You look at a gym and you piss your pants in fame.
All right. Hey there, folks. There we go. We are jumping in straight in the middle of the little, opening, little sizzle reel. Is that what you call this? Trailer? Mm-hmm. It's been a couple weeks, but we are not done with BLR yet. Let me know if the audio balance is okay. Oh, I didn't unmute my friends. Or the game. Alright, now everything should be audible. Say hi, friends.
Hi?
Hello.
Oh, it looks like there was an ad running anyway. So I'll wait till that ad's over before I actually do intros. Get this game loaded up.
I love that we have almost as much playtime in this save file than you have in your complete save file.
Yeah.
Really funny.
Yeah. We do go a little bit slower, but we're savoring the experience, Alright. So, we're back at it again at Virtue's Last Reward. This is probably like our 11th or 12th stream, something like that there. I don't really know, honestly.
It could be the 57th for all I know.
But we should still introduce ourselves, just in case we've got anyone new here. I'm PB, they, them pronouns. I'm on podcasts sometimes. Most of those podcasts are on hiatus right now. So what I'll plug right now is go play... Well, first of all, happy Umineko weekend. This is the weekend of the Rokenjima Family Conference.
Don't spoil Umineko in the chat, please.
So if you haven't played Umineko, go take the 200 hours or whatever it takes to go read that excellent visual novel. If you want to play an action game instead, highly recommend Nine Solves, which scratched the same itches for me as Hollow Knight and Sekiro. So if that sounds at all appealing, check out Nine Solves. Highly recommend it. And I'm joined by Mac.
Hello. It's Mac. I don't actually know what to plug this week. I got nothing. I don't know. Go listen to some Moonshot shows.
And Jacqueline.
Hi. I'm Jacqueline. Swampert. That's me. Yeah. My pronouns are she and her. I'm here. Someone stop me, for the love of God.
Somebody stop me. Alright. So, let's just dive back into it. Let's see, what happened last time? That's the real question. What was going on?
I don't know, man. It's been a couple of weeks.
Well, we went into an escape room with Tenmyoji and saw his special photo.
Oh yeah, he had a special photo.
That's right. That is where we were. At the photo reveal. Shit.
There was also another thing that happened. Go ahead.
What was the other thing?
Alice is dead.
Oh yeah, Alice died. That's so sad. That is true.
It's so sad.
And we managed to talk Clover down from thinking that anyone had murdered her.
Yeah, we managed to stop accenting 2 from happening. Thank God.
So yeah, Alice is dead. Tenmyoji had a photo of someone very important to him. And who was that? Who did he have a picture of?
Akane.
Yeah, Akane.
Akane. My beloved.
Kurashiki.
Young Akane specifically.
Yeah, like
Akane at
12-year-old Akane.
At the age of the first Nonary game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the proper way to eulogize Alice Red Seraph. She breasted too boobily for this world.
Damn.
So sad.
So sad. Alright. So, we had just gotten back from talking Clover down from that. we cured Quark of his Radical 6, if I remember right.
Yes, he's fine. He came with us.
Yep.
That escape room that we did was with Quark and Tenmyoji.
Yes, it was. And Tenmyoji and Quark just left to go back, and because they forgot their photograph back in the escape room that we did.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, without any further ado, let's get back at it.
I stepped into the warehouse to find all the other teams already there. Kay and Luna, Fi and Clover, and Dio.
Fucking Dio.
Fucking Dio.
The moment Dio spotted me, he dashed over to the rightmost AV room and slid his card through the reader. Literally just like no time at all.
God. An Ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
As he turned to look at me, I swore I saw a flash of a smug grin. I fucking hate this guy.
There. Happy? This time I waited for you to get it back before I opened it.
Okay, no,
See?
I'll give him that one. That's really funny.
I can be considerate.
But Tenmyoji and Quark aren't here.
Yeah, where are they?
They forgot something back in the room we found. They ran back to grab it real quick.
Then they'll be here in a few minutes. No big deal.
While we waited, we exchanged information about the rooms we'd investigated. Unfortunately, none of it seemed very useful. None of us had found anything, and we were no closer to unraveling any of the increasing number of mysteries we were faced with. With that discussion exhausted, we sat down to wait. Just chilling. Before long, 20 minutes had passed since Dio opened the door, and Tenmyoji and Quark were nowhere in sight.
Don't you think they're taking a little long?
Yes, I'm getting worried. What if something happened to them?
I'll go have a look.
Then I shall accompany you.
Oh, I'll be fine by myself. It's not that. I'm sorry, I'm in Junpei voice again. Just don't look into the abyss too long or you might become a monster. The wink is killing me here.
Yeah, shouldn't you still be depressed, Clover?
I don't okay. Look, I'm just going to the director's office. I'll be right back. No big deal. Okay, see you guys later. I literally just like waved in character here. This is very funny. I left. I already did the wave. I'm not saying that I gave another wave.
Ta ta ta.
Damn it. Okay, I think I'm good. Maybe. I don't know.
Damn, that's a big tree.
It's a big ass tree.
It is a bit of a distance, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a schlep.
Oh, that's what the wink is. That wink is Clover's crying eye. She's just crying out of that half of her face. Thanks, Seraph.
That's odd. Nobody's here. Picture's gone, though. They must have been here then. I laid out the floor beat map. Must have taken the door that faces the warehouse. After that, they probably went through the warehouse and out the blue door to the elevator. Oh, yeah, that's a much shorter route.
You're a dumbass, Sigma.
On the other hand, I came through the red door, which is kind of the long way around. Huh. Looks like we managed to miss each other perfectly. Ugh. Well, this was a huge waste of time. Shoot. Shit, even. Might as well head back, I suppose. I'd packed up the map and was headed toward the door when... Huh? There was a light on where there hadn't been a light before. Huh? Why is that thing on? We messed with it earlier, but nothing seemed to work. I felt a sudden wave of inexplicable, nauseating dread. Yeah, buddy! The light stared at me. I swallowed and edged cautiously toward it. The machine was in arm's reach now. Stretched my hand out toward it, slowly. Teleport pad! Teleport pad! Oh!
What do you think, PB? Me or you?
I'll take this as long as you're
Cool.
okay with that. Because I did a little bit of scouting ahead, and I know that you'll get a good monologue later.
Cool, yeah.
You finally made it!
No. You're...
I'm Zero. I was the one who brought you here. You undoubtedly have many questions for me, as there are stars in the sky. As you can see, however, this is only a recording.
What the fuck?
I will therefore be unable to directly answer any questions. Ask if you wish, but I cannot respond.
I considered taking a swing at him, but decided that was spectacularly futile and kept my bald fist at my side. Wow, you're thinking!
He's doing the Arthur meme. Now, where to begin? There are many things I wish to tell you, but unfortunately our time is limited. As such, the information I can provide is also limited. I've chosen 2 things of great importance to tell you.
Okay.
Now, Mac, if you were to guess what 2 great things of importance Zero was about to tell us.
How to, fucking stop whatever drug is in the bracelet from, like, killing us, right?
Yeah, that
That's-
would be really important to know.
That would be really important to know. And, I literally had this and it just floated away like fucking dust in the wind. Hold on. I have a second one. Oh god, it's literally gone. Damn it.
Oh, man.
No, I can't. We can't progress until I've said it because I'm gonna be really mad if it turns out that it was one of them, and I'm like, no, that was the one that I thought of.
I'll be sitting right here. Don't you worry.
Alright, feel free to interrupt me if you think of it. I have chosen 2 things of great importance to tell you. First, I will tell you about termites.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
In retrospect, I suppose that's a rather odd thing to say. I imagine you look rather bewildered right now. Perfectly understandable. The person who kidnapped you and threatens you with death is lecturing you about insects. I suspect it hardly seems fair. Nonetheless, this is very important. In a way, it will determine your fate. So, I ask that you listen carefully.
I do love to get back into the random fucking side quest monologues of 999. Like,
Yeah.
yes, thank you.
Have you ever seen a termite mound? They're splendid structures. Some might even call them works of art. Termites are natural architects, and their mounds are both structurally sound and make excellent use of space. So, are they following some sort of plan as they build? Are there termite blueprints detailing which room goes where? No, of course not. Each termite is simply an oblivious cog in a tremendous machine programmed by millions of years of termite DNA. It is doubtful that an individual termite has any idea what its contributions are helping to create. But a human does. We can appreciate the elegant forms of their alien cathedrals. We can see the simple beauty of their perfect functionality. We can understand the splendid planning of their structure. In other words, only an intelligence of a higher order can understand the beauty of what a termite builds. Now, consider humans. Why are we alive? Why do we love and give birth? Why do we create? From where do our cultures spring? There are many theories, but no one knows the truth. We are oblivious cogs in a tremendous machine programmed by millions of years of human DNA. No doubt, you see now what this analogy is supposed to illustrate. Yes, I do mean to say that humans are not so different from termites.
This is some cosmic horror shit.
We trudge through our lives with no greater understanding of our ultimate goal. You might say we don't understand what we're building. Only an intelligence of a higher order than ours can even understand what we're doing. Imagine how we might look to such an intelligence.
Oh, it was the fucking bombs.
Mm-hmm.
That was the second thing I was going to say. It was the bombs.
Of
It was
course.
about disabling the bombs.
Let's see if one of those really reasonable things comes up then.
He's probably going
It's
to talk
not
about
going
ants
to.
next. Maybe polar bears. We may be building some structure so perfect and elegant that we can't even perceive it.
Damn, I love pathologic.
Whatever it is, I was thinking the same thing. Whatever it is, we've likely been building it on a dimension just above the ones we know since time immemorial. If we are also like termites, then what we've created is almost certainly something of tremendous beauty.
Or it's human civilization.
And you, my good friend, are about to catch a glimpse of it.
Uh-oh.
Or have you already? Well, that's enough on that subject, I suppose. Consider what I've said. Now, let's move on to the second topic. I want to talk to you about bunny rabbits next. Isn't my son, Zero Jr., just so adorable? Sorry, thank you, Mighty Carrick. It is somewhat more immediately meaningful to your life, and in fact, the lives of several billion other people. I realize this is rather sudden, but I have a password for you. It is the password to disarm the bomb numbered 1.
Oh, hell yeah, let's go.
See, this is why. This is exactly why I was like, I need to, because last time I didn't get to say the Akane thing, and it came up, and I was like, no, I knew that.
Absolutely.
I'm so glad I remembered it.
Are you ready? I will only say this once, so pay close attention. The password to disarm the number 1 bomb is BQZRGJDXR.
Phenomenal. It's a relatively secure password.
Uh-huh.
I had no idea what he was talking about. What bomb? Was he saying there were bombs too? If he'd guessed at my future confusion, he showed no sign of it.
That is the last of the information this message was meant to convey.
Okay, I understand. Here's the thing. Before you keep going with
Yeah.
before we keep going with this, I understand. Okay, 3 rooms that you can get to on the star level.
Mm-hmm.
Each one of them has one of these projections of 0, which has a password for one of 3 bombs, which you need to disable in order to progress whatever route that is going to be.
That would make some sense, yeah.
Yeah. So, there's 3 bombs. There still might be 4, but there's 3.
Before I go, however, I do have a warning. You cannot tell any of your companions what you have heard or seen here today. If you do, you will be penalized, immediately, by my beautiful perfect son, Jill Jr.
Okay. Sure.
I hope we will meet again someday.
I...
We would have much to discuss.
Oh? Wait. God damn it, you can't just spout all that shit and disappear.
I like that one of
myself-
your signature moves, Mac, is to make him a little bit spicier with his language.
Yeah. I found myself yelling at empty air. Sometimes he is spicy enough, and sometimes I'm like, bro, no, I think that you should be able to say the fuck word, actually.
Absolutely.
The hologram had disappeared. Ugh. What kind of an idiot does he take me for? Termites? Other dimensions? How could that have anything to do with kidnapping us? Shit! See? Look, he's spicy enough without me, but I need to just make him a little more.
Absolutely.
I kicked out at a nearby shelf.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Oh shit. I need to get back. Not like there's any point staying here. I spun around and ran out of the room toward the warehouse.
Grandpa! Look! Mr. Sigma's back!
Took you long enough.
Sorry. Where are the others?
In the 8B rooms.
They went in already?
Yep.
Why didn't you two? Have you been waiting for me?
Yeah. Grandpa said there was something he had to tell you before he voted, no matter what.
Oh?
Nothing that significant. I just wanted to tell you that we're gonna choose ally this round.
Oh.
That's all.
You had to tell me that no matter what. Seems kinda pointless. I mean, words are cheap. You can promise whatever you want.
That's true, but we've got something to back it up. Just hear me out.
Okay, go ahead.
Quark and I both have 8 BP. We're already on the home stretch. So what do we need to get to the magic number? Well, we need you to choose ally. If you do that, it doesn't really matter to us what we pick.
You'd get to 9 whether you got 2 or 3 points.
Exactly. That being the case, we don't have any reason to betray you. And if we both choose ally, we both gain points.
True, but you must have considered that I'll choose betray. That would mean you'd choose betray to protect yourselves.
But that's why we're telling you we won't choose betray.
Mm-hmm.
Can I trust you?
Of course.
Alright, tell me one thing. Let's say we do this in both ally. Everybody gets 2 points. That means you and Quark will have enough to leave, which is great for you, but I'll be stuck with a measly 5. How do I know you aren't going to just open the number 9 door and leave us in the lurch?
I can guarantee it.
How?
I can give you my word. I will not open the number 9 door, even if I have enough points to do so. I swear
I
it.
thought you were gonna give me like an actual word. Okay, yeah, sure.
The word swear.
Yeah, alright.
Look, I'll pinky promise on it if you want.
Don't make promises the character sprite won't keep.
We aren't gonna abandon everyone else just so we can escape.
I swear too. I promise.
Man. So all you've got is a promise, huh?
When I make a promise, I keep it. Trust me.
Please. You've gotta trust us.
This isn't a choice on the route, is it?
We'll find out.
Alright, fine. I'll trust you.
You don't sound so enthusiastic about that, Sigma.
Well, we've only got 2 minutes left until the Ambidex game polling closes.
Excuse me, Sigma. I
We're counting on you, Sigma.
You gotta choose ally. You promised.
With that, they turned and ran into the AB room second from the right. I love every time they fucking define which ones they're going into, and I'm like, I know that this is relevant. Well, I guess I should get moving. By the way, we're gonna pick ally.
Oh, really? I never would have
Freaking
guessed.
ally?
Are you sure you don't want to
These
betray
assholes?
the little boy and his grandpa?
I'm positive.
I'd betray these suckers in an instant. I'm winning this game.
Yeah. We gotta
1
betray.
minute
We can't let them get above 9. There's no way that they're not gonna leave.
Why? For fuck's sake.
Until Ambidex game polling closes.
This is why I'm really bad at these sorts of adventure games, because I'm too nice.
Would you betray them for a Scooby snack?
No,
Would you betray them for a Klondike bar?
probably not.
We're slowly chipping away at their resolve.
Fuck off! Well, I could believe they were telling the truth and still betray them. That would bring my BP to 6. I'd be that much closer to 9. And choosing betray would guarantee they wouldn't try to escape without the rest of us. Sorry, I got sidetracked by notifications. Betrayal seemed like the safe bet, but...
Please.
Oh god, it's the kid.
You've gotta trust us. You gotta choose ally.
I've been making decisions for this child.
You promised.
I've been making decisions for the benefit of this child for this entire route. I am not turning my back on him now. Tenmyoji I could betray easily enough, but Quark?
It's not like I
How was
betrayed
I
you
gonna
before
do
or
it?
anything. Definitely not.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ally.
Round 3 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
The other thing is that, like, even... Because we're at
3.
3?
Mm-hmm. Because we got betrayed by Tenmyoji
Right.
once, and then we did a mutual ally the second time with him, if I remember right.
Yeah.
I think that's right, yeah.
Did we get... Yeah, okay.
Ambidex gates, Ambidex gates now opening.
Yeah, it's not that fucking easy to say, is it?
I'm doing my best. Results from round 3 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
I forgot what other people's numbers are at, also.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll get a nice
I guess we'll
update
see.
here.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
fuck.
Yeah, I could have fucking seen that one coming, actually.
I
We
can't
only
believe
lost 2, so, like...
can't believe Luna betrayed Kay like single-handedly.
really funny, actually.
I think Clover succeeded in seducing Luna. What happened?
I could believe that also.
The fucking Phi Dio pair is really funny, actually.
Yeah. Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points. Ooh, okay, things are getting a little heated in
Things are
here.
getting a little spicy, yeah.
A little spicy. Oh, come the fuck on. That's it. I don't need to say any more than that. Come the fuck on does it.
Well, look, Quark had nothing to do with this. I made the vote.
Grandpa.
Alright, fine. Why'd you break your promise, Tenmyoji?
I only promised you one thing. I wouldn't open the number 9 door, even if we got to 9 points. I'm keeping that promise.
You know what? Fair enough, actually. So you're not gonna leave?
That's not what I said. Of course we're leaving.
What?
Look. See Clover over there?
What? Don't tell me.
God damn it. Oh.
Oh,
Over.
Clover, I love you.
I love her.
Really funny, actually.
Oh no.
He's... that bitch!
Wait, Quark and Tenmyoji have...
The words were barely out of her mouth when Tenmyoji and Quark ran past.
No! God damn it!
Good loopholes there, honestly.
Clover. Are you really going to leave?
Well, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Why else would I open the door?
But why? I thought we had, like, a good thing going in here. We were, like, solving puzzles and stuff.
I'm going to go call the others. So we can capture Zero Senior.
Tenmyoji, are you and Quark going too? Yeah, sorry about that.
Sorry, everybody.
So, Sigma, are you happy? I kept my promise. Clover opened the door, not me.
Like hell, I'm happy. That's some shady shit, Tenmyoji.
If you say so. I have to get out of here, and that's that. He's got to pay for what he's done. He? Zero.
You mean you know who Zero Senior is?
Yup. No point keeping a secret now, I suppose. I know exactly who Zero Senior is. What?
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Let's go! Come on, guys. Time to move.
Alrighty.
Oh, wait! This is for you, Mr. Sigma.
Quark held something out. I looked down to see 2 pieces of folded paper. What is this?
It's a letter. I wrote it in the director's office before the AB game. I wanted to tell you what kind of guy Grandpa is. So, read it, okay?
He pressed it into my hand.
See you later, Mr. Sigma.
Thanks, Quark. Then he turned and ran toward the door, Tenmyoji and Clover following in his footsteps. I was so surprised by the letter that I didn't even try to stop them. Before I could think of anything to say.
See ya.
Goodbye! And there they go.
Hey, one of each of our characters got out, so honestly, it's a pretty good ending.
It's an ending.
Sorry,
The number 9
the
door
stream is
has-
haunted, and sometimes the haunting is timing itself perfectly.
Absolutely. Has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation.
Fucking hilarious!
As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
Hilarious. Really funny.
Shit. They're gone.
All we can do is hope they bring back help. Indeed.
Mac, you can have Luna back if you want.
I'll take Luna back. I agree. I looked down at Quark's letter and slowly unfolded it. His handwriting was still slightly uneven, but he'd filled both pages with writing. I began to read.
Ah, I see what you're saying now, PB.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, good background.
It was a really stormy day when he found me. He said the rain was coming down so hard it almost hurt, but somehow he managed to hear a baby crying. I guess I must have been crying pretty loud. He took me home and did his best to raise me, but he'd never been married or had a kid before, so I think it was really hard for him. He couldn't figure out how to mix the formula, so he was always carrying the directions around with him. Also, I guess I was a pretty picky eater, so if he didn't get the water to formula ratio just right, I wouldn't eat it. I guess I was kind of a pain, huh? But he didn't give up, and now here I am. When he found me, I was really, really small, and he was worried that I might not make it. That's why he named me Quark. A quark is a really, really small thing, and I was really, really small too. Grandpa didn't need to worry though, because it turned out that I was pretty tough. When I was 1, he forgot I was sleeping in the bed of his truck and drove off. I rolled out and went off the back, but I didn't even get scratched. I started walking when I was 2, and when he wasn't looking, I fell down the stairs. I didn't get hurt then either. When I was 3, I got really sick. I had a super high fever for a week, but eventually I got better. I guess you could say I'm pretty lucky. Anyway, I didn't really have any more accidents after that, and I was a pretty healthy kid. By the time I was 6, I'd started helping Grandpa out with his work. His job was to gather junk from abandoned buildings. Then he'd fix it up or pull out the useful parts and sell them. There were plenty of abandoned buildings, but finding good stuff in them was hard. You had to know which parts were useful, or you could end up wasting a bunch of time. Every time I'd find something, he explained to me what it was, how it was supposed to work, how to fix it, all sorts of things. Usually, though, I just wanted to finish up work so I could go to the theater. The theater came to our town once a week in a wagon. They'd show old news or movies. I went every single week, but Grandpa only went once in a while, and he'd only go weeks when they showed movies. Oh yeah, I didn't know that I'd been adopted until I was 7. One of the other kids on my block told me. I guess after Grandpa found me, he looked all over town to try and find somebody who'd take me. The kid from my block actually had a mom, and he'd asked her if she would take me too. I gotta admit, I was pretty shocked when I heard that. There weren't a lot of kids with parents around, so hearing that someone lived with his actual mom was pretty impressive. I was also kind of surprised that Grandpa had tried to get someone else to take me. Did that mean he didn't want me? The kid who told me about Grandpa trying to get rid of me was a real jerk. He was totally spoiled, and he'd brag to everybody about how he had a mom. He liked to come up to me while I was working and say stuff like, "Must be hard not having a mother." It never bothered me before, but after I found out that Grandpa had adopted me, I started to think that maybe he didn't really want me. If I could work on my own, then he could get rid of me. I was scared to know the truth, so I never asked him. Then one day, he took me to a bar in our neighborhood. During the day, of course. He went there sometimes to drink scotch, but I'd never gone before. When we got in, he just walked up to the counter with that grumpy look he has, and I thought, oh no, he's gonna make me work here. But I was wrong. I saw him pass something to the bartender, and then he picked me up and set me down on a stool next to the counter. The stool was pretty high, especially for a 7-year-old kid, and my legs just dangled off of it. It seemed really, really high to me, and I was pretty nervous. Eventually, the bartender came back over with a glass of scotch and another big glass full of something else. As I got closer, I realized the second glass was full of some sort of brown liquid with a scoop of ice cream in it. It took me a minute to realize what it was. A root beer float! I'd never seen one before. I was so surprised. Root beer was even more expensive than the nicest alcohol in the bar. To me and the other kids, it seemed more like an urban legend than a real drink. But there it was, right in front of me. I stared at the float, and I still wasn't sure it was real at that point, and then turned to look at Grandpa. He looked back at me. I didn't know what to do, so I turned to the bartender. He'd already turned around and moved off, though, so I figured he must have put the glass down in front of me on purpose. It still didn't seem like it could be real, and I was just staring at it when Grandpa told me to hurry up and drink it before the ice cream melted. His gruff voice sounded like an angel's. Is this really mine? He nodded. Words can't describe how awesome it was. I'd never tasted anything like root beer before. The creamy sweetness of the ice cream made my entire head feel light. I felt like the luckiest boy in the entire world. That's not an exaggeration, I really thought that. The root beer float was delicious, but what made me even happier was Grandpa. When I looked over at him, he was smiling. I know that's gotta be hard for you to imagine, but he really was. Right then, I didn't care whether he just found me and adopted me or not. He'd bought me a root beer float. That made me way luckier than some kid who had a mother but never tasted root beer. Of course, after we left the bar, he was the first kid I bragged to. So Grandpa and I were doing pretty good. Until the fight. I was in a super bad mood that day. I'd torn one of my shoes in the morning, and some old drunk guy had yelled at me. All the junk I found was totally useless. The day was almost over, and I was fed up, so I just grabbed some random trash and took it back to the house. When I showed what I'd found to Grandpa, he frowned. He started going through each thing I'd brought back, explaining why they were all useless. I got really mad and just yelled, "I don't care!" Then he got mad and I couldn't take it anymore, so I ran away. I was pretty upset, and I started thinking that maybe Grandpa had only adopted me so he could raise me to work and make money for him. After a while, I went and hid in an abandoned building, but by then I started to calm down and think that maybe I should go back and apologize. It started raining pretty hard though, so I decided I should wait for it to stop. But that was just an excuse. The truth was that I was nervous. Part of me knew I knew done something wrong, but I didn't want to admit it. The rain didn't stop though, so I just sat there staring out at the gloomy gray sky. I imagined Grandpa coming to get me. It kept raining all night, and he never showed up. I gave up waiting and decided it was time to go home. I was about halfway there when I heard somebody groaning. At first I thought I should just ignore it and not get involved, but I went over anyway, and it was Grandpa. He was totally soaked. I could tell right away that he'd been there for a really long time. I yelled and he opened his eyes a little bit. He smiled weakly and said he was glad I was safe. He'd spent all night out in the rain looking for me. I felt awful. Grandpa had been out in the rain looking for me for so long that he'd collapsed. I was horrible. He'd heard me crying in the rain, but I hadn't heard him. As I ran to get the doctor, I promised whatever god might be listening that if they would only save Grandpa, I'd never ask for another root beer float ever again. He got a real bad fever, and his temperature wouldn't go down for days. The doctor said if it kept up, he'd die. If he died, then I'd be all alone. There wouldn't be anybody left to care about me. The thought of that happening terrified me. Fortunately, I must have passed some of my luck on to Grandpa, because a week later his fever finally broke. I was glad he wasn't going to die, but I was also a little scared. What if he had decided he didn't want a stupid kid like me around anymore? My plan was to apologize as soon as he woke up, but when the moment came, my brain just stopped. Grandpa started to talk, and it took me a minute to realize he was apologizing. I didn't know what to think. He explained that he was an old man. and that meant he was probably going to die sooner rather than later. He was strict with me because he wanted to make sure I'd be able to make it on my own after he was gone, but maybe he'd been a little too strict. All of the things I'd worried about had been stupid and selfish. Grandpa cared about me a whole lot. He'd been worried when I ran off, and he'd gone out into the ring to look for me. I tried to apologize, but when I opened my mouth, I just started crying. I don't think I've cried that much since I was a baby. But he just smiled and patted my head. I asked him if he'd ever regretted adopting me. His eyes got all wide, and he said, "Oh, of course not." He told me that he was looking for a really important lady, and because of that, he'd have to give up on pretty much everything else in his life. But when he took me in and started raising me, he felt like he'd gotten some of what he lost back. That was when I decided I'd stay with him forever, even if he said I couldn't.
Here's our first real ending.
There we go.
Also, this cast is incorrect because there were actually only 3 voice actors here.
Oh.
No, the actual voice acting in this game is pretty good, if I remember right. It's just more
It
fun
is.
to do the voices. Let's see. While these credits roll, I'm gonna run and grab a bottle opener because I have a weird soda to drink.
This letter's got me crying in the club.
I really respect that they just like went, you know what? We don't need to have any like closing dialogue from the people who are still in the AB game.
Yeah.
We can just leave off on the end of the letter and we don't need to push any further than that and have like anything else.
Absolutely.
What were we talking about?
That
They just end after the letter ends instead of like going back to the to Sigma in the warehouse. Like they didn't need to have Sigma say anything after that letter finishes, and they didn't. And I respect that a lot.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
I need like 5 minutes,
Absolutely.
if possible. Maybe a little bit longer, but I'm going to try to keep my mother from talking for a really long time.
Okay. Just
All
let
right,
us
shall
know
I
when
be
you're
back in
back.
5?
Yeah. Let's see. I'm not even gonna send us to be right back. Let's just hang out and chat with chat. And Jacqueline, if you're around.
Well, then I'll
But
stay
also
here
no
too.
rush. If you need to go take a break, do so.
You know what? I'll get some water.
So I asked CJ to find me the weirdest soda she could find at the store today. And she found me a sangria flavored soda, which just tastes like sparkling grape juice. Just tastes like, you know what it actually tastes like? It tastes like the grape juice that they would give at like church communion instead of wine for kids. But it's quite tasty, actually. That's our Tenmyoji ending. And there he is. There's our man. So, how's everyone's weekend, chat? Having a good time? I'm having a long weekend for my birthday and I've been exceptionally lazy. First 2 days I slept in till like 11 and then kind of paid for it by not having energy the rest of the day. So today I actually managed to get up and, like, have a real day. I mentioned it at the top of the stream, but I really loved playing through Nine Sols recently. And one thing I'll say about that game is I took, I want to say, what, 30 hours in it? Let me see here. How many hours did that game take me? It took me, 38 hours. And the last boss fight took me like 4 of that hours. Like 10% of the playtime was just the final boss. But she was very much worth it. I'm sorry you've had a headache, Carrick. That one of those headaches that just sticks around always sucks. And I'm glad that you're recovering from whatever medical emergency you dealt with, Seraph. Actually, we had one last week. Not this Friday, but last Friday. Miles managed to get into some trail mix that had raisins in it, so we had to go take an emergency trip to the vet to make the dog throw up. Oh shit, yeah, so Echoes of Wisdom is out. I've already gotten myself a bunch of other things for my birthday, so I really shouldn't. Anyway, he's perfectly fine now. It was just getting home. So, when we go to work, he's home alone, sometimes for like 6 hours, and he handles that okay. He's learned how to handle that. He's usually a good dog. That Friday morning, I don't work on Fridays, so I was just driving CJ to work, so I was gone for maybe 40 minutes. Came back, he got into my work bag, got into spicy ramen, which he had not eaten but just spilled everywhere, and a bunch of goldfish crackers, and then a bunch of trail mix that had raisins in it. And if you don't know this, you should know that raisins and grapes are really, really toxic to dogs. So even if they just eat a few, you do need to go to the vet, because it's a thing where they won't immediately show symptoms. So we went to the vet, and it ended up being a $500 vet bill to make the dog throw up, because there's more to it than that. They give them the shot that makes them throw up, and then the shot that makes them not nauseous, and then activated charcoal to clear out the system. So that was an adventure. Dog was back to his normal self within like 24 hours. Glad we caught that one quick. Dogs are gonna make dumb mistakes like that, They don't know.
Okay, hi.
Dogs don't get taught things like they used to get taught.
Uh-huh.
The problem with like last minute planning a trip to New York for next weekend is that I have to like talk to my parents about what that entails.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like looking at the clock and looking at when we usually end stream and going, let me just take 5 minutes to see what my mom wants to say.
Absolutely.
It's just a matter of like, is she actually only going to talk to me for 5 minutes, or am I going to have to kick her off the phone?
Yeah.
And the answer is, we talked for like 30 seconds, which is...
That's a rarity. At least with my mom.
Yeah, we ended up on the phone for 40 minutes this afternoon. And I didn't have like a time that I needed to be like off the phone at that point, but it was very funny where it was like, I called you to like talk to you very briefly, and now I've been on the phone with you for 40 minutes. Great. Oh, cool. We got the 10 MOG ending.
Yep, that was our 10 MOG ending. So now we have to decide where we are going next in the flowchart.
Lots of options.
True. I mean, we could just do that final betrayal.
Yeah, we can see what that is.
Let's just do that final betrayal and see what happens. I mean, I don't think it actually makes a difference.
But we'll see.
But we'll see. I'm not doing all this dialogue again.
Nope.
Blah blah blah. Me deliberating about whether or not I'm going to vote to ally or betray, blah blah blah. I said that I would ally. I'm not going to do that. I did that already.
I'm about to betray a child. It's okay, though. It's not
Quark, I love Quark.
Counting. I was programmed to count. I love betraying people.
Yeah, betrayal. I don't like doing it to the kid, but it's not actually gonna hurt them any.
Nah.
Also, I feel like the ending is going to happen, like, the same way. Because I think Clover is gonna still be at 11.
Uh-huh.
Results displayed. Look at this. Betray, 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 ally. Betray, betray. Okay, yep.
Yeah, okay, cool. So this is not a case of the Alice thing.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Which is fine. Here's the thing. If every single one was like that... What's the deal?
Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, it's the same thing, except we're not fucking
Yeah.
losing our shit.
Anyway, I don't really think this is the time to fight, though. Look. Clover's already by the door.
What? Oh no. That was Junpei again. Damn it! That was also a Junpei, damn it!
You're lost in the Junpei
You're
sauce.
lost in the Junpei sauce.
I'm thinking about Junpei.
Why are you thinking about Junpei?
Yeah, why are you thinking about Junpei?
Why am I thinking about listen, here's the thing. Timeline-wise,
Number
I'm
9.
very confused.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck, she opened it. Why?
Here's the thing about like Zero Escape and mysteries in general. I don't let myself think too hard about the timeline. They'll tell me.
I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Clover, wait! I'm so small. Don't go.
Clover, what the hell do you think you're doing? I'm going to call the others. What? I'll get justice for Alice.
The number 9 door open 9 seconds.
Time for me to go.
No! Please, Clover, wait. Like hell, I'm just gonna let you walk out of here.
Dio leapt at Clover, his fists raised. Clover easily avoided him and moved toward the door.
Fucking swooshed right out of there.
Goodbye! I caught one last glimpse of her face as she slid through the door. It was a mask of ice. That's her revenge!
It was closed to the thing. Nunnery game's over. Sorry, I was having a drink.
Ooh, I should have a drink actually. Rachel got me a strawberry lemonade at the convenience store. Like,
Hell yeah. Game over.
oh, okay, so it just ends.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I'm going to be the brand of asshole that I am.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Where are we going?
All the way up. All the way up, baby. Let's make that third choice. Let's go
Let's
into the magenta.
go.
Let's go into the magenta door.
All right.
I forget who this even is with. I think it's Luna.
Yes.
Magenta door with Luna.
Magenta door with Luna.
I think we'll pair up with Luna and head toward the magenta door. Are you guys good with that?
Sure.
All right.
Then Clover and I will go with Alice.
As long as I get to go with Alice, I'm fine. Hi, Alice!
I don't have. Hi.
Hi!
Hey, I don't have any objections. Why can I hear the? We'll be going through the yellow door, right?
All right, so I'm going with you and Cork then.
Ugh, stuck with a fucking kid and some old shit asshole. I can't see how this could possibly go badly. I read it. Huh?
Well, maybe we'll get lucky and you'll pull your head out of your ass.
Yeah!
What do you say? 10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close. 9, 8, 7, 6. We need to hurry.
All right, guys. I am young and unburdened by the perils of other timelines. Well, let's get moving.
I'm sort of a silly Sigma on this route. 0. Chromatic doors closing. Maybe this will be the silly fun route. Let's
Yeah,
let's
it's
hope
gonna be
so.
the silly fun route. You know, Luna's
think-
nice. She's pretty drama-free.
I do think it's very funny if you, like, consider, like, all of this sort of stuff happening in sequence. And depending on the play of the player,
Mhm.
like, Sigma gets either slammed back into his body at a choice that he made, like, 5 minutes ago, or he gets slammed back into his body in a choice he made 4 hours ago.
That
And
is
he's like,
correct, though. That is, like, legitimately the actual, like, functions of the game. That is how it works.
right,
Seems-
exactly, but it's like,
yeah.
but, like, if you look at it narratively, like, pretend that this was a novel that you were writing,
Yeah.
and, like, a sequential novel instead of a choose-your-own-adventure thing. And it's like, this chapter, like, that game over happens, and this chapter starts with us making this choice, and Sigma goes, okay! Hold on a second, where's that fucking, nothing matters meme?
Oh my god, absolutely.
The fucking nihilism, stereotype reality, meme. I'm putting this in our, like, server
Mhm.
Discord thing. Everybody just, if you Google nothing matters meme, it's like the second result.
Mhm.
Nothing in life
And the-
matters.
Is this both just two different versions of Sigma here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You can take nothing matters as either the worst thing in the world, or hell yeah, nothing matters.
Yeah. It is specifically not the two guys on a bus, one looking at a rock while one looking out at the sun meme. What is this place?
Didn't you see the door? It said this is the lounge. Alright, Siggy, let's lounge.
Lounge? Does that mean there's somebody living here?
Well, there doesn't seem to be much dust.
I love her eyebrows! Oh my god, they're so cute!
Maybe there is.
So you've got a well-used lounge right next to a big empty warehouse. Is that the fucking Konami code in the background?
No.
It's not. What is this building for?
Beats me.
Sigma's trying very hard to wrangle Mac the player away from silly time.
It looks like there are 4 doors in here.
Oh, actually, before we get too far away from it, I did take a glance also at some of this, not on my brain memory, at some of the secrets that we had unlocked, and there was
Oh,
one
sure.
page of secrets that we should definitely look at now.
This one?
I don't know. There's one that talked about Quark's hat.
Just let me know when you have it up, and I'll slide back into the
Huh, maybe I'm wrong.
I think you're wrong. I think we haven't gotten Quark's hat yet.
No,
yeah,
there it
it's
is.
there.
Yeah,
It's
secret
there.
of Quark's hat. All right, yeah.
Let's read this one.
Don't you think that his hat looks kind of weird? That there's a huge band that wraps around his head? Is he hiding a pair of Ferengi ears? Or maybe he's just a young Lobot? Well, this is just between you and me, but he's got missiles in there. The size of the hat are actually hiding those pods, like you see on helicopters or SAM sites. Except these missiles are tiny, and when he gets in trouble, both sides open up, and they all just fly like... Just kidding. Actually, he keeps snacks in there.
Thank you,
Amazing.
Shikoshi.
Thanks,
Alright.
Ichikoshi.
Just wanted us to not miss that. It's very important.
Absolutely. Four doors. Do you all see the 4 doors that are in here?
Yeah, the one we came in has one opposite to it, and 2 more on the left and right. 2 on the left on the right, though, are covered in metal plates, so I don't think we're opening them.
I guess that just leaves us one option. No good. It's locked, dumbass!
I didn't see any other doors in the hallway we came through. Maybe we can find one of the keys to the AB room in here somewhere.
Well, it's not gonna find itself. Let's go.
Seek a way out.
Seek a way out.
Yeah, escape room time. Woo!
Yeah.
So our 3 options for up here were Alice, Tenmyoji, and Luna
Yep.
for the first round of rooms. Okay, cool.
Wanna get drunk?
Sure.
This one is white. White always makes me think of wedding dresses. I'd like to wear one someday.
She's so cute. Mark it down. Let's go.
Hey, it's been a minute since
That's
you've gotten a
number
Sigma
17,
moment.
baby. I think the thing about this that kills me is not that he says this, but the fact that it's in the Big Ten.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
It's
not only
just saying
does
it
he
like
say
slightly
it,
too loud.
Not only does he say it, he yells it. It's really funny. This is Fi in the corner is like, this is embarrassing.
God. This probably also is like, is this the first significant time we spent with Luna?
Yes, it
That's
is.
exciting.
Didn't we end up doing an escape room with her in one of our previous routes at some point?
Maybe.
Maybe we did.
I don't remember.
It was like us,
I
Clover,
also-
Luna, maybe?
No.
I don't think so, because the only escape room we did with Clover was the one with Tenmyoji.
Oh, never mind then.
I also need you to know, I don't remember if I had the conversation. I think I had a conversation with the both of you about character sexualities in 999.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
I feel
telling
like
you right now, Luna's a lesbian.
Absolutely.
I'm just saying that. That's on the record. Luna is 100% a lesbian.
Absolutely. Your face is scaring me.
Should I add another Sigma moment for his facial expression?
I think
You
one is
know-
enough there.
One's probably good.
I think it's really funny. You're probably right, but
It's the whole moment, right? A
Uh-huh.
moment includes words and facial expressions both. That's a really bright yellow. Some animals use yellow as a warning to predators, so maybe this is a warning to us to stay alert.
a bottle of liqueur.
Sorry, we have to look at all of these now. It's really important.
It's
What a
really
powerful
important.
What a powerful shade of red. It feels so passionate.
What are you doing with your hands?
I love what she's doing with her hands. I was gonna point
Because,
this
like-
out too.
To, like, do that, like, you have to have your elbows together.
Do you?
I mean, at least to have your arms going as straight up as that.
I guess so.
They don't
Like,
have
if I
to
do it
be,
like that, like... No,
They
she...
don't have to be together.
No.
Yeah, but they do have to be, like, awkwardly, like, pulled in.
Yeah, that's true.
They have to be pulled in, but I can have them like basically straight up and down.
Maybe this would be good for trying to woo a girl.
Say
Now
what,
there's another one to
Sigma?
knock it to...
Yeah.
Oh, the evidence is fucking adding up, folks.
Hey, I see what you're trying to do.
I think you added another point, right?
Yeah, I sure did.
Yeah. I was like, say the fucking line, Sigma.
Man,
I'm gonna
can you believe that Sigma was rizzing up Luna?
Hold on a second. I just realized I can make a really funny meme.
Absolutely.
That I will.
A green one. You know, my favorite color is green. Just looking at it makes me feel happy and calm. This liquor is blue. I think it matches you, Sigma.
Why is that?
Well, you're wearing blue.
That's pretty straightforward.
There are a lot of bottles here.
Wow! 3 of them.
Let's see how this plays
I'll say
out.
this one. I'll say this one. This isn't. How'd you like to have a drink with me?
Huh? Oh,
You really think this is a good time to be making a pass at someone? She's getting all nervous now. Yeah, okay. Give her the cheese.
You can mark that one down as a
Yep.
savor moment. I think that's
Yep,
very
I
funny.
think that is. Yep. Oh, we
I was
have
totally
even more
willing to say it,
alcohols.
but ooh, moon.
Alcohol of the moon. Makes me think of Japanese sake for some reason.
Drool.
Also makes me want to drink it.
Don't drink it. Alcohol of the moon. Moonshine?
It's not
Maybe.
alcohol, huh? Maybe it means the alcohol content is so high it'll burst into flame in the sunlight. It looks really good.
Don't drink it.
Do you know how many times I've been doing dumb escape rooms and then getting just bounced back to other dumb escape rooms? I need a break.
Yeah, no, you're valid, actually. But here's the thing, you can't drink it if I don't drink it with you.
Yeah, you're right. Never mind. Fuck that.
We're either both gonna be drunk for the nonary game, or neither of us are gonna be drunk for the nonary game.
Island alcohol? I wonder if it comes from an island. How interesting.
I didn't realize this was such a core part of Fi's character. The alcohol fiend.
I wonder what ocean alcohol would taste like. Probably seawater. It probably tastes like salt. Oh, I guess I hope not. I don't want to try it.
I'm not saying don't drink it every time.
Oh yeah, of course not. Planet. But with our powers combined.
Oh. But she's such a reference heavy person.
Uh-huh. Yeah, she
Ooh, a
would
little-
fit right in a Joss Whedon joint. She and Sigma both.
Oh my god.
Very smart, Sigma. Good job.
What's this thing? Some kind of sink?
Ah, very smart. If you want to get wasted, you can just puke in there.
That's not what it's for.
There
There's
is an icon
on the
above it.
counter above it.
Huh. Guess it's a drain. You pour leftover drinks down it.
Try and not grab glasses. There we go.
I love that we have 3 empty glasses,
Mm-hmm.
10 bottles of alcohol, and 2 needles.
Uh-huh.
A glass. Do you think it could be a cocktail glass? There's nothing in it. They're long, thin, pointy pieces of metal.
Are they needles of some kind? Why are there 2 of them? They look like clock hands.
Yeah, they're definitely clock hands.
I wonder what the screen is for.
It doesn't look turned on.
Do you see a switch?
No, nothing.
Alright, we should probably go
I
around
don't
and-
know why. I don't know why Okay, Junpei is just my voice.
Uh-huh.
So
Uh-huh.
I'm
Yeah, Five's just my
slipping
voice,
back
you know?
into. I'm just slipping back into my voice, but it's funnier to be like, oh, Junpei is slipping out here.
Yeah. Ah.
I see. What should we mix planet with?
Blue planet.
Blue planet.
Wait, hold on. Oh, they all say sunshine. Never mind.
Yeah.
Like the Earth.
Full glass.
It looks like we made a cocktail.
Blue planet. We should maybe find what we need to actually do
Mm-hmm.
to make
Like
these
some
cocktails.
clues or something, Mac, you're saying?
Yeah, maybe so.
I don't know. Let's try putting some on the other side.
Well, let's go look for some recipes first.
Ooh, a couch.
A northern hemisphere.
I love a
That's
hemisphere.
North America.
A hemisphere. So in like music theory, you know, you have quarter notes and eighth notes, but they're actually like there's other terms for them where it's like a hemiquaver, and then like a hemi-demiquaver, and then a hemi-demi-semiquaver, and then a semi-hemi-demi-semiquaver.
Is this real?
This is real.
Oh my god.
Hmm? There's something behind the cushion.
a magazine?
What is it about?
Looks like astronomy. Huh? Hey, come on, that was a real sneeze. It was Dusty. Caught me out for my bad sneeze voice
we look
acting.
at the thing on the wall.
Oh yeah, let's probably put our clock hands on that.
Looks like a clock, but it doesn't have any hands.
Do you think those needles you found might go on there, Sigma?
Let's see. There we go.
Good work.
I put the hands on the clock, but nothing's happening.
What if you move them?
Move them where?
I don't know. Experiment.
Okay, let's give it a try. Oh, I see. Okay, maybe we don't,
We need to find some times to set this clock to figure out drink recipes.
yes.
A light fixture. Nothing weird about it.
What's this? A note?
It looks like a page from a journal.
Fragment of a bartender's diary. Ooh.
That sounds like something that could have recipes on it.
Yeah.
Oh, the Southern Hemisphere.
wait, I want to read that! Damn. I guess I can't connect the Northern Hemisphere directly to the Southern Hemisphere. This goes against everything I know about geography, which admittedly isn't much.
Are there comments about the individual spheres at all?
Let's take a look. Yeah, let's see what part of the model of Earth. It's got the southern end of Africa and all of Australia. Half the southern hemisphere. Guess what would make this the southern hemisphere? North America. Looks like someone took the whole northern hemisphere and chopped it in half.
Okay.
We'll call it the Northern Hemisphere.
Well, we can combine that with our other hemisphere. Most
There
of
we
the
go.
northern hemisphere. So you made this northern hemisphere by putting together two hemispheres. Actually, it's missing some land around the equator. Guess it's not really a complete hemisphere.
Interesting.
Mysterious disc?
What if we put the Northern Hemisphere on the mysterious disc? What is this? Some kind of top? It's got these cones in the center. They're lights! They're lights!
Yes, but look at, I don't know. Look at the edges. It looks like part of a map. Could this be part of the Earth? Interesting. You've attached the disc to the Northern Hemisphere. It looks like a banana hanger.
Huh? Is that even a thing?
Of course. You've never seen one? Well, anyway, it only looks like one. I think it's something else.
So we have no idea what it is after all.
This motherfucker's never heard of a banana hanger.
You believe him?
There are some letters on the wall. Some of them are black and some of them are red.
How did you make those sounds with your mouth, Sigma?
Is
Is this some kind of code?
Hard to say, hard to say. Let's check out that. Should we check out that diary?
Yeah, let's check out
go
the
take
diary.
a look at that
entry.
diary. Lunar
Oh,
eclipse
this
will
is the
occur
lunar
at
eclipse thing.
4:50.
Oh, yes.
Wait a minute, 4:50 p.m.?
Should we try that on the clock?
Yeah, let's go try that on the clock before anything else.
So sun green.
Green planet? Oh shoot.
Ah!
Green
Shut-
planet.
No, 50. Not
oh,
55.
that's 55.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Good
except-
call.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
never mind, that is correct.
$4.50. Green
Hey,
sun.
hey, Homestuck fuckos.
It's a
The green
homestuck.
sun.
Huh? Whoa.
There's a beam of light coming out of the center of the clock. By the way, what are everyone's class specs? I think I'm a witch of light. No, that's...
Man,
Never
it's
mind.
been too long since I've thought about class specs. I don't have them all in my head anymore.
You don't have an on at the ready.
I mean, 5 would be
class
mine,
spec for. Yeah,
but I don't know which class.
I would be like a mage of mind or something.
We're still missing a piece of our globe,
I'm the
aren't
Witch
we?
of Mind.
You're the witch of mind.
Mm.
Okay.
Did I miss a piece of globe somewhere?
I think it's somewhere.
Probably.
I don't know where.
Or maybe. Can you look behind the thing at all? I feel like. Yeah, like click behind it. Do your best.
Oh wait.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
right
yeah,
there.
it's
It's on the
back
top right.
there.
That always fucking gets people. I know this.
We made a globe!
We've got a globe. Good work. You've made a globe. And if you look closely at it, I think it's actually transparent.
Put the globe just like that.
Blue planet. Green sun, blue planet.
Red
Red
moon.
Moon.
Did we just fucking casually make one of the cocktails
We might have,
Yeah.
yeah.
just randomly?
Yeah.
Yep, I think we did.
I also might have remembered it. That might have been the morphogenetic field. Just
Mhm.
going.
Well, actually, no, that was
Funny.
me. I don't think you even suggested any. Or no, maybe you did. Also, lion is there as well.
Yeah, there is a bit of a lion happening, huh?
There's a lion
could-
in red text.
That could mean nothing.
The ninth lion.
It could be nothing. Green sun. So presumably, we're gonna need another set of cocktail codes
Hmm.
for the second safe code.
There's a good chance.
And then red moon.
Red moon. Actually, the bartender's diary probably has the
Hmm.
Well, pick up the
Yeah.
red.
Oh yeah, it's a logic puzzle.
Yeah, pick up the red moon first, though.
Oh yes, thank you.
There we go. RGB
RGB.
never fails.
Good job. All the coasters are green.
I think so. Look, something happened. Oh, I saw something like this before. There was one in your AP room.
Blah 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 blah.
We should write
blah.
this
We know
down.
about these
You're
codes.
gonna memorize it?
Sigma has perfect memory.
Your brain memory.
Yeah, my brain memory. Ah, shoot, that's probably good dialogue.
The bar counter. You know, I was in a bar this one time.
What are you, some kind of bar contour?
Ugh.
What? That was genius.
Right, now we can pour all these drinks down the fucking drain.
Let's solve our puzzle. Maybe we get to use one of these drinks again. Logic puzzle time. 3 customers came in today, a couple and their son. The father sat in the center, with the mother on the left and the son on the right. So mom...
Okay, so the mother's drink has to go on the left side, the son's
Mother,
drink on the
father,
right
son.
side.
My wife likes the color red and I like white. Son likes the ocean. Oh, one of them is a liar. Alright, so father says that he wants red. Or, wife wants red, he wants white, son likes ocean. Mother says blue, ocean. Husband likes island, I like planet. And then son says, mother and I like moon, father likes anything green. Let's see, so one of the son or the father is lying, right?
Yeah.
Because
just
father
yeah,
says
that's
he
like-
likes white, son says he likes green.
Yeah.
That means mother's telling the truth, which means son likes blue.
That means that, yeah, so the son does like blue,
Mhm.
the father does like island, she does like planet. Which means
Oh,
that the
so that
father's
son
the
is-
one that's... Oh yeah, the
No, wait,
son
mo-
is lying.
Yeah, son is lying, so we just use the father and mother. So, first is red planet. Right? Mother likes planet, father says she likes red.
Yeah.
Father is
White Island.
white island, and then blue ocean.
Red planet, white island, blue ocean.
Better if I just pitch it.
There it goes.
Alright, first was red planet.
Yes.
One drink up. Feels like a Zumbinis game.
A little bit.
It's been ages since I've played a Zumbinis game. I could go for that. White Island was next, right?
White island, yep.
And then Blue Ocean. And we're doing a French flag, I guess.
Ah. Well, that's okay. I can accept that.
What drink are you drinking here of the possible combos? Oh, I forgot to grab it.
I'm taking like a green planet, I think.
I think I'm doing a Blue Moon, which I know is an actual drink, but
It's a kind of beer, at least.
yeah.
The coasters are red. Red usually isn't good, is it?
Oh, shoot, did I put them in the
Do
wrong
you
order?
think maybe you really fucked it up?
No.
Maybe you really messed up, PB?
No.
Okay. I'll
Mother's
go back
on
to
the
the game
left.
then.
And Mother wanted red. Father's in the middle.
Is this the perspective switch?
Oh,
Because
it
of the
could be.
bartender.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I
Perfect.
hate when they do that to you. Like, fuck you, don't mirror it.
Safe
It
password.
was me.
Alright, let's get the fuck out of here.
Let's input that shit.
Passwords. Sun, star, star.
Beautiful. Love an easy escape room. That was smooth as hell.
It was the
Pretty
easy escape
quick one,
room.
Yeah.
It was a little time consuming, but it really wasn't bad. Alright, what goodies do we have in the safe?
There's a bunch of stuff in here. Let's see.
We got
First
a
we've got
map.
a map.
We get a map every time. Our key cards.
Key cards. Ambidex room with key cards.
At least that's what the rabbit said. Additional rules.
Additional rules.
We've read this many times. And a key. Alright, nothing super exciting. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Oh, let's get the other. Safe.
Oh, yeah. We gotta do our other safe password. Sun, star, star. Our secret file.
Wahoo!
Alright, I'm gonna play a risky game and just look at the names of the entries in the secret file.
Oh, totally.
Actually, this one's probably pretty early. It's not that. I think it is this number 2 one, yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like anything is too wild here. Total lunar eclipse. The lunar eclipse is based on an actual lunar eclipse that should happen.
That's so cool. I want to see it in 4 years.
Mm-hmm. Alright. I think we're good to go. Put the key in the lock. Oh,
I want-
okay, sorry. Fi has to tell us about something. There's something I want to talk to you about before we open that door.
Well, what is it?
Don't keep us in suspense.
You should probably hear this too, Luna. I want to talk about
Yeah, just-
total lunar eclipses. During a total lunar eclipse, the moon is entirely covered by the Earth's shadow. That doesn't mean the moon just disappears or turns black, though. It actually reflects light that's passed through the Earth's atmosphere. But this makes it appear to be red. Essentially, what's happening is that the moon is reflecting the sunset.
So the moon looks red during a lunar eclipse. It's very cool. I've seen it
Yeah,
before.
I think so.
Why are you telling us this?
I just thought I should.
What kind of answer is that?
Anyway, that's it. I'm done. Hurry up and open the door. Come on, what are you waiting for?
Wait.
Get on with it.
By voice, I thought that might be relevant to future events. Maybe.
Oh, I just figured it was worth mentioning.
You found it. Oh, I'm gonna be really sad to see Cork get sick again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you
Another
think it
elevator, huh?
works?
Dunno. Only one way to find out, though.
Hey, somebody's coming.
Are we about to wedge 6 people into one elevator? Looks like Alice, Clover, Kay.
And Dio, Quark, and Tenmyoji.
What's going on here?
We ran into them a little bit ago. Well, not literally, of course. I don't know, with a prow like that, I imagine you run into a lot of things.
Dio
Fucking
moment.
Creep. 10,000 Dio moments and death.
Yeah, true.
That's such a weird angle of insult.
Yeah, it's real fucked up and weird.
Alright, let me see the map.
Oh, sure. Ah, I get it. All 3 routes end up here.
That is the same map that we found in the infirmary.
Infirmary.
Oh, we found a map like that too. Ours was in the crew quarters.
That's so. We found ours in the lounge.
Maybe we should sit down for a bit and exchange info. No, there's plenty of time for that after we check out this elevator.
Hey, do either of you remember where we found the body of the old lady?
It was in one of the AB rooms.
Yeah, I remember it was in one of the AB rooms. Do you remember which one?
I don't remember off the
No.
top of my head. I think it was at one of the edges.
Okay.
Either the far left or far right one.
Hey, chat, do any of you remember?
Or I bet one of them can check it on the wiki or something.
What the? It's just like the other floor. These doors have colors on them too. The one on the left is green. The one in the middle is blue. Also, say the words since none of my characters are incapacitated yet. You can have Luna back.
Yeah. And the
And okay, yes.
and the one on the right is red.
Are these chromatic doors? Look, there's a box here. It looks like the ones we saw earlier.
Look. Huh. Yeah, won't budge.
Just like the other doors. No good trying to force it open, I suppose.
Is something wrong, Alice? You've been staring at your bracelet.
Oh. No, I'm fine. But it looks like my guess was right. The numbers have changed.
Numbers? Oh, yeah, the time left. 2 hours. 6 minutes.
Oh, for fuck's sake. You're telling me we're gonna have to just sit around here jerking each other off for another 2 hours?
I wouldn't jerk you off if you were the last man on Earth.
You guys hear about the Beatles?
The only way I'm interacting with your dick deal is if it's my foot against your nuts. Oh, wait, that still kind of came off a little. I meant that I was gonna kick you in the nuts really hard. That's what I meant. Shit. Looks like we don't have a choice then. We gotta head back. Alright, yes, Red Seraph in chat has it. The old woman's body was found in the leftmost AB room.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely one of the edges. Okay.
Quark, show him the note we found. Oh? Does it say something like supplementary rules? Because we also got one of those. We found ours in the infirmary.
Yeah, we found one too. It was in a safe in the lounge.
More rules, blah 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 blah. Free reign.
If that's
Go back the way we
true,
came.
blah blah blah.
We've got our key cards.
We found some too.
Let's go back. We've had this exact argument before.
So, this is the lounge.
Would seem Zero's nose were telling the truth. Getting back here was easy enough.
That means we could all go visit the infirmary, too. Or the crew quarters. Hey, Grandpa, check this out! It's some of your favorite scotch!
Mm-hmm. Tempting, but I don't think now's the time. Then again,
Whoa,
when else would
hold
be
on.
the time?
Grandpa? Since when were they buddies? Or had they always been that close?
I guess we'll never know.
Guess we'll never figure that kind of thing out.
In other words, they'd known each other before the nonnery game, and if Cork was calling Tenmyoji Grandpa, maybe they were even related. Alice and Clover seem to be close too.
I'm pretty sure they're just roommates.
Just how many of these people knew each other already?
Alright, let's go,
You know,
buddy.
I'm really looking forward to seeing what our half forgotten on the routes that I inevitably will pick plot twist is going to happen for this initial chromatic door, because the bombs pop up in the Alice route, and then the old lady pops up in the Tenmyoji route. So what are we going to get here?
And also the
Good
timing on
question.
Quark getting Radical 6 was different between the two of them. If I remember right, with the old lady, Quark also got Radical 6 before we did our second escape room.
That's true.
I think you're right. I don't.
Well,
it
in
feels
the
like it was
Alice
the same
route.
time.
Maybe it was the same time. I thought the timing was different.
Actually, I think it was the same time.
You might be right. I might be. Yeah, I'm probably wrong. And you can drink all the root beer floats you can stomach.
Oh,
Ah!
you're gonna give me a root beer float? But are you sure? Do you have enough money?
Oh, you have little faith. Found an old factory full of rare earth metals the other day.
The fuck are these guys talking about?
I wonder, do you only get that conversation if you get a Tenmyoji ending?
No, we got this conversation the first time that we ever saw this.
Oh my god! Such an true.
It's almost like this game was written by a writer.
I mean, yeah.
I
I
was
love
so
this
glad to be able to
fucking-
sneak.
I love
God.
that root beer floats are like things that you can't get easily.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What a good little detail of world building.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're finally done. You were taking so long, I hopped off for a little nap. Oh, for yawning, really? Should we go through all this conversation again?
we don't
What's
need to.
Yeah. Hey, B, I'll fucking kill you, asshole.
Good.
Everyone is like popifying Dio. Like, Zero is calling him a good boy. Tenmyoji is calling him a rabid mutt.
Assigned to dog by narrative.
Yeah, just like that. Well, the main guy from Jupiter Ascending.
Still
Fuck,
haven't seen
yeah.
it.
Jacqueline, you should watch this movie. It's great.
I
I should watch
only half remember anything that actually happened in that movie.
Oh yeah, me neither. I don't remember anything. It's such a fucking fever dream, but I
Doesn't
remember
Mother
it being
Goodness,
really
like
good.
command bees at some point?
Yes.
Yeah, because
That's
she's like the queen of
incredible.
Earth, and that includes bees. We're gonna play the Ambidex game. Which is a mini game inside of the Nonary game.
Hee hoo hoo.
For my next Nonary game, I think we're gonna do like Mario Party sort of styling.
Looks like everybody else has gone in already.
Why are
I
you
guess
asking
any
me?
game. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Any game can be a nonary game if there are 9 people.
Believe me, I want to someday figure out how to do a Nonary game interstitial. That's been sitting in my head for like 6 months now.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that a lot of these conversations are conversations we've had before because I am so fucking eepy that I'm like, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we can call it pretty soon then. Oh,
I mean, I'm good. Just like
Oh.
the less talking I have to do, the better.
Oh,
We can keep going out. Oh,
yeah, we took the one route where that didn't happen.
great. Love that for me. Okay. What?
Oh.
What? What the fucking hell? Who is this?
Fuck if I know. Look, it doesn't matter who she is. Just get everybody over here.
Yeah, right. Wait, didn't we find the body in the last one too?
Yes.
Sick. Love that. There's a lady over here.
So the real question is who went into this room in the Alice route
That's
and didn't
the thing.
say anything.
That's the thing, is I'm like, who did it? And we're not going back to the Alice route to I mean, we could go back to the Alice route to see, but like... I didn't wait for a response, just turned around and followed Faya to the room. We knelt down next to the woman, turned her over as gently as we could manage. All that greeted us was... blood. She's covered in blood. Wait, we've had this conversation already too, so...
It's
Oh
worth
my
going through this one in
God.
a little bit more detail.
Okay.
No breath. Oh, sorry.
Shaking hands, I felt against her neck for a pulse. No movement, just cold skin.
That would be good, mighty character. A Zero Escape game, but all the characters are swapped with different ones with the same VA.
Yeah, rules.
Ooh, fun. What the hell were you yelling? What's going on here? Is she?
Cork, don't look! Somebody get Cork out of here!
Okay. Oh, no, sorry.
Okay, come on, Cork.
Then, she's...
Yeah. She's not breathing, and I can't find a pulse. Her body's already cold, so I'm guessing she was... I'm guessing she was murdered a while ago.
Murdered.
Does this look like an accident or a suicide to you?
Looks like she was stabbed. Don't see a weapon around here, though. That means either the killer took it with him, or it was a part of them.
Part of them?
Well, if someone was strong enough and they had metal hands, they could stab someone in the heart. What exactly are you suggesting? Just a joke. Not like really like a ha-ha funny joke, but, you know, a joke. Don't take it so seriously. I'm just memeing. Whatever. If we examine the wound, we'll probably get a better idea of what the weapon was. Let's take her to the infirmary. She might be old. She's still a woman. You know, if there's one thing about me, Fi, I'm a gender essentialist. If we're gonna do an autopsy, she should have some privacy. Come on, boys, let's go.
DOK and I gingerly lift the woman up and carried her to the infirmary. Perhaps he just didn't consider himself one of the boys, or maybe it was something else. But whatever the reason, Tenmyoji only stared.
Look, it was many years ago when Tenmyoji asked to be included in the girlies and the gays. It's been a long time since then, but it still sticks with him.
His whole body was rigid, like a rope pulled almost to its breaking point, but it was his eyes that caught my attention. He wasn't staring at us, not quite. It was more like he was staring toward us, a smoldering spark of something burning silently behind his gaze. It wasn't until we were almost to the infirmary that I realized Tenmyoji hadn't spoken a single word since the moment we'd found the body. I turned to look back at him. He was following us at a distance, his breathing heavy and labored, and his movements slow and shuffling, as if his body was suddenly made of lead. The old woman's body was surprisingly light. I mean, 3 people are carrying it right now, dude, so... Carrying her
One
felt
of those,
almost
in
like
power
carrying...
armor.
Yeah. Carrying her felt almost like carrying an old, dry piece of wood. We set her down carefully in the infirmary bed as if we were afraid she might break. She looks so peaceful. Almost like she's just going to wake up any minute now.
Maybe she didn't suffer when she died.
Let's hope so.
Anyway, I feel a little bad about doing this, but we need to examine her.
Like an autopsy or something?
I'm just gonna look at the wound. We had a coroner who'd be a different story, but... What?
I have a medical license.
You're a nurse?
No. You're a doctor? Well, I'm not exactly a coroner.
Interesting. I guess you really can't judge a book by its cover, can you?
Sorry.
You don't need to apologize.
Are you really going to perform an autopsy? Oh, I won't really be doing it. I think that machine over there is a medical scanner. It's called an atom. It uses nuclear magnetic resonance imaging, or an MRI, blah blah blah. We've been over this already.
Oh yes, I remember.
Oh yeah? Just how do you remember that?
Because Alice, Clover, and I examined this entire room.
So you think you can use it to perform some kind of autopsy? Yes. I think I should be able to manage that. Luna ran the scanner over the body, then turned back to the terminal. The display filled up with text, most of it rather technical. Exsanguination, etc., etc.
Sharp
95% chance it was... Huh. Yeah, I don't really get it. What does it mean by instrument? Was she stabbed with a clarinet or something? It means it... Okay, I'm not talking to myself,
Yeah.
lol.
Stabbed in the heart. Killers me of suspicion. Please don't tell me you think my hand can turn into a knife. Told you that was a joke. Why am I suspect? We found the old lady in one of the AB rooms, specifically the one farthest to the left. Before we went in there, only 2 other people had been in that room. You and Clover. Only one of you was conscious. Vi, please stop joking around. I assure you there was no one else in that room besides Clover when I awoke. She must have been put in there later.
But the door was locked, right? I don't think anyone could have gotten in without the key.
Perhaps, but... there was a hatch on the ceiling, remember?
Yes, there was. But Zero said he'd locked all the hatches. Well, if he was telling the truth, nobody could have gotten in there after you 2 left. Which means...
You fucking bastard. Why'd you kill her, Kay? I knew it. You're him, aren't you? You're the real Zero.
Wait a minute, please, just calm down. You aren't making any sense. Let's suppose I am Zero. Why would I do something that would obviously cast suspicion on me?
Well, because you figured we'd think that. And you would throw us off the trail by doing the exact opposite.
That's not a logical argument. But you do have a half a point. Your argument doesn't confirm my guilt, but does show where we should be looking, the real Zero. The person who brought us here is most likely the person who murdered that woman. Doesn't that seem like the most reasonable answer?
I guess. No, I'm not clever at all.
I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. If Zero was the murderer, then they could open anything they wanted to. I mean, didn't Zero say something about that?
I live in the master computer. So
exactly. He was the master computer, and consider this, if the murderer isn't Zero, why would AI Zero stay silent? He told us that his job was to make sure the game ran smoothly. But now the unexpected has happened, he says nothing. Why would he do that? If he can see everything we do, then he must know who killed the old woman. So why did he keep his silence? The answer is simple. The murderer is Zero, or rather Zero Senior, I suppose you could say. He likely ordered Zero Junior, the AI, to keep his identity hidden. Blah blah blah, more things to consider. Perhaps the murder was not unexpected. Death is another part of the game. Murder, 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 blah blah blah. We've had this conversation.
Time for the Ambidex game.
Yep.
Let's go Ambidex. If we don't vote, something's bad's going to happen. Boom.
Oh,
The
shit.
Democratic Party's slogan for 2020, and for 2016, and for 2024, and for 2012, and for every other election year, and every also non-election year.
Pokemon, go to the polls.
Zero Junior ensures the game continues, even though someone had died. All part of the plan. Let's get back to the warehouse. We all head to the AB rooms. Maybe Zero Junior will tell us some specifics. He won't.
He won't.
My name is Alice. I'm the Democratic candidate for this year's election. I'm hoping that you'll ally with me in helping to get this democracy saved. I promise I won't betray any of the things that I promised in my campaign.
Running against Dio, of course.
Yeah, Dio, the
He's the libertarian. Yeah.
candidate.
We're really going in there? I kind of don't want to. I mean, there was a dead lady in there just a few minutes ago. Huh? Wait. Fi? Where'd you go?
Up here.
Up? Whoa. What the hell is she doing?
I don't think we had this last time.
No, I don't think so either. Fi jumps, so far.
For no reason.
Yeah, she's just got mad hops.
You must be really desperate to get high.
Seriously? That's the best you can do? I was expecting something about how I jump at the first sign of trouble.
Whatever. What are you up to here? I love the fucking impression that they just throw bad puns. I can't remember how this game begins, but they are so strangely comfortable with each other that they throw at each other.
That is how the game begins, is they know each other's names without having met each other before.
Well, that
Waking up in the elevator.
part I remember. That part I remember.
And they just immediately do fall into a pattern of people who have known each other for many hours at least.
Yeah.
It's great. It rules. The fact that they go further than just the we know each other's names already to we groan at each other's terrible jokes.
Yeah, well.
Everybody's already gone into the AB rooms.
Yeah, well, there's something I wanted to check out.
And that is
This thing. Remember it?
the hatch. Yeah.
Try opening it.
No luck. It won't budge.
Then that means that this AB room is locked down tight. No one could get in.
You're talking about whoever killed that old lady, aren't you?
Yeah.
You still think it's Kay, huh? Well, like Clover said, if Zero Senior is the killer, then it wouldn't matter if we could open this hatch or not.
I know. I just wanted to be sure.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Alright, let's go. I imagine Algernon's waiting for us.
He's a rabbit. Yeah, that was a fucking deep cut reference.
Yeah, sorry. Would
Actually,
you rather I
it's
say
not that deep.
Banicula?
No, it's actually, Algernon's not that deep.
Yeah, most people read that in middle school, high school, I imagine. I know I did.
Yeah.
There's this Always Sunny parody of it,
Mhm.
Alright, look, there's something on the screen.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's play a game. Alright, let's do this.
Hooray! Everybody's finally here.
We've got some questions for you, Zero.
Ah! Will all of you please stop bombarding me with questions? Everyone's asking me stuff, Siggy. Not just you. You're not special. These rooms are sign-proof, so you can't hear them, but BO is loud. For real, BO. I need you to shut up. There isn't much time. I've gotta hurry and explain all this stuff or the game will fucking be over because the stream will be over. Alright, let's party. Let me tell you about it. Alright.
We don't need another explanation of AB game.
Alright, so let me go back.
Prisoner's
Let me
dilemma,
explain all of
etc.,
it in depth.
etc.
Yeah, I've heard of the
Okay.
prisoner's dilemma before. You can stop talking.
Have you heard of apple and banana? So,
Yes, I know all about apple and banana.
oh, the stupid jerk face option.
Fine, just getting more and more frustrated. Zero, I can read the chart. You don't have to explain everything. I get it. I get it. I get it. Pairs only get one vote.
It is time.
Crazy thing to say.
All right.
See you later.
Now, I have no...
Have a nice trouble.
Oh yes, have a nice trouble. Let's see. Jacqueline, how do you think Mac's leaning here?
Just
More
say
ally
a
or more
hard
betray? Yeah, I feel like we're coming into another hard betray.
That's
Yeah.
just sort of my
We
assumption.
don't have to talk about this. Choose betray.
You're fucking joking, right? You really want me to betray Luna?
Well, we don't know if she's an ally or not. If we choose ally and she chooses betray, we're screwed. That's a loss of 2 points. You tell me, Sigma, what's 3 minus 2?
What kind of idiot do you think I am? It's 1, obviously.
Wrong! Oh, wait. No, wait. You were correct. Sorry, I did think you were that, though. Never mind. Exactly. If our BP gets down to 1, it's over. So,
Wait, what do you mean by it's over?
30 seconds remain until Embedex game polling closes.
just press the damn button!
You're hiding something. Yeah, you've been suspicious from the get-go. I mean, how'd you know my name? Or how about when we found that old lady's body? You didn't even blink. Hold on. I'm slipping again. Almost like you knew she would be here. Look, I don't want to believe it, but did you... Are you...
Fine, if you won't do it, then I...
Don't think so. I'm not gonna move until you give me some answers. If I don't do anything, it'll just vote ally for us anyway. So let's hear it. What are you hiding? What's "it's over" supposed to mean?
10 seconds remain until Embedex game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
They didn't
4.
explain the ally rule yet, have they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When your BP hits 0, you die. That's what I meant.
1. That's
Well,
a
we better
good-
betray then. What's it gonna be
What's
back?
the case?
I ask as though I don't know the answer.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I do kind of want to do the same thing that we did with Alice.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, let's hit betray first.
On fucking Luna?
On
That's
Luna?
fair. Come on,
We're gonna
Mac.
hit no, we're gonna hit betray first. I want to see the results, and then I want to hit ally, and I want to see which one's more interesting to me.
You have a stronger constitution than I do, I think.
Yeah, I don't.
Sigma just out here like, Wait, if I had these powers, I could just kind of save scum every important decision I ever make.
Yeah, that's how
Results.
fucking adventure games work.
Ambidex gates now opening.
As Fi and I stepped out of the AB room, ooh, Tenmyoji was left behind, his footsteps a slow, heavy
I
plod.
believe that was true in our DL route as well.
What had happened to make him like that? Were you telling the truth? If our BP hits 0, do we really...
Well, you chose betray because of what I said, right? So it doesn't really matter if it was true.
Not necessarily.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You made the right choice. It's all good, Siggy.
You better not have lied to me, so I choose betray.
Well, 0 will tell you if I lied or not.
0?
Yo, what's up? Siggy! Fido! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
You'll see in a minute. Let's go, Siggy.
Hey, what do you mean Zero's gonna tell me? Hey, Fi, hold on. Damn it. Sigma, you fucking said the thing about the ally thing in the first place, like...
Good, good, good. Looks like you're all here. Finally! Let's get ready to rock! Ambidex game! Round 1. The results! If everybody would please authorize this monitor. And betray ally. Betray ally. Betray ally.
It's a pretty bloodthirsty
Fascinating.
round
Okay.
1.
Alright, yeah, very bloodthirsty round 1. Okay, I do want to see the other option.
Mm-hmm.
I had a feeling that she was going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see what happens.
Do you
if
want to
she-
see
if-
reactions, or do you just want to jump right now?
I want to jump right now.
All right.
Okay,
I want to see if she makes the same choice.
let's do it.
I hit all skip and it didn't work. There we go.
There we go. Ally! Yay! The happy friend smile option.
The happy friend smile option.
Okay, turn off all skip. Yeah,
Mhm.
good.
Got there in time.
Tenmyoji left behind.
What was that, Sigma?
Huh?
Don't play dumb. You chose ally. Didn't you hear me? I told you that if your BP drops to 0, you die.
Yeah, I heard you. A whole second before the deadline. How can you expect me to think anything through that quick? It would have taken like half a second just to process what you'd said.
No, you could have done it. The brain's processing power increases during a crisis. It starts working so fast that a second can feel like an eternity.
Huh, funny that you say
Uh-huh.
that, Thai.
It's almost like there's some sort of like resonance between danger and epiphany.
I was going to say the thing about Radical 6, but that
Oh,
too.
sure.
Oh yeah, huh.
Lots of
Weird,
time and
huh?
thinking.
Your brain was doing that before time ran out, wasn't it? Well, am I wrong? Am I wrong?
What the hell are you talking about? Okay, fine. Let's be generous and say that hypothetically that you're right about this crisis overclocking thing. How would you know whether or not my brain was doing that? Did you crack open my skull while I wasn't looking? You just wedge a microscope in there and have a look at my neurons? Let me be straight with you. Your shit is whack. Like, hella whack. I mean, you just know stuff you shouldn't. Stuff like my name, or how if your BP hits 0, you die. You told me you don't know why, but... More and more I'm starting to think you've been lying to me.
Alright.
Yo,
Funniest possible thing that he could have said.
Maybe it's different this
Your
time.
shit is whack. Like, hella whack.
It truly is an all-timer.
It's an all-timer line. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, Fly's response there is exactly what Nine O'Neill said. Please don't be straight with me. I'm very queer and find straightness upsetting.
Can you open up the menu again?
Yes.
Or open up the, not the flowchart, sorry, the dialogue. Maybe it's different this time. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Let's go. Maybe it's different this time.
Huh? This time? Hey, fine, hold on. Shit.
Good. Looks like you're all here finally. Let's get ready to rock. MBX game results. Look at it. And betray ally. Betray ally. Ally.
Okay.
We can be friends.
Interesting.
The friendship world, except for all the other ones.
I kind of want to see you know what? I want to see the other route.
Yeah, we want to go down betrayal.
I want to go down the betray route.
Let's do it.
The betray route that then doesn't let you make a choice in...
Alright, do we need to call it pretty soon?
I mean, it's 9:18. I can keep going.
You were just saying you were very sleepy like 30 minutes ago, so I'm just checking in.
I want to see some, I want to see a little bit more, at least.
Maybe we can get before the next escape room or something, if that's like a reasonable distance, and if not, stop when we stop.
If I remember right, we'll have like downtime to go and talk to everybody again. And I don't remember if those are the same or different in different routes.
They're probably going to be exactly the same.
We can check, though. Probably with a minor difference if we talk to Luna again.
Yeah. What if it was different this time? What if this time she did betray you?
That'd be wild.
Would be hilarious.
It turns out that this is actually just random every time, and it's not like written or anything. Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Sigma? Why did you invite to do that? All we had to do was choose ally 3 times and we could all escape together. That's a good point! After this, we would only have needed 2 more rounds and we would have all had 9 points. But now Why? I hung my head. There was no way I could look her in the eye and try to explain what I'd done.
It was me. I told him to betray you.
What?
There's a way to get out faster. If you're successful twice with betray, you get 3 points each time, which gives you 6. That means you'd have 9 BP after the second AB game.
Well, I know that. Is that why you chose betray? So you can escape before the rest of us?
Hey, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to get out first or anything. Just, I wanted to have a little leverage.
How is leverage supposed to help you?
Well, I was planning on getting out of here with everybody else.
You're lying. What makes you think I'm going to believe that?
Oh.
Their eyes met for a long moment, but all I could see in Luna's was sadness and disappointment. Vi opened her mouth, then shut it again and looked away. I was about to apologize to Luna when...
Hey! What were you thinking?
I'm sorry, Alice. I didn't think you'd choose ally.
What? You really think I'd betray you?
Wow, that's gay. Well, no, that's what I thought at first.
But Kay told you to choose betray, didn't he?
Yes, I did. I was sure you would vote similarly.
Are you listening? I'm not going to vote betray against Clover.
Is that so? You never considered that we might choose to betray you?
What?
Clover would never choose that, of course, but what if I was your sole opponent? I understand it may seem strange of me to say this, but who would trust a man who hides his face?
He is such a fucking bastard.
This is a fucking wild thing
If I
to
were in your
say!
position, I would be quite certain my masked opponent would choose betray.
Well... But it wasn't just you. Clover was there too.
Yes, she was, but if I'd chosen to end an argument by force, do you think she would have had any chance? I was certain you'd choose betray for that very reason.
So that was why you did it?
Yes, it was the only logical option.
After he explained his thinking to me, I thought he had a good point.
It's all right. I understand.
I'm so sorry.
I apologize. This is very unfortunate.
The past is the past. There's no point complaining about it. I'll just have to try and get those points back in the next AB game.
That's maybe the fucking chillest Alice has been about a betrayal.
Yeah. Let me give you a little warning, Tenmyoji. That little shit is a hell of an actor. I'll bet you money he's a born con man. I don't know what he is to you. Before I were you, I'd trust the kid as far as I could throw him. At your age, that can't be much. You hear me, old man? Keep an eye on him.
Fucked up thing to say to this kid's grandpa. Looked like things hadn't gone as planned for the other teams either. Nonetheless, we all seem to have reached some sort of truce.
0 in his next round start. Identical stuff. What makes you think we'll be having another round? Well, you sound right around round 1. Likely round 2.
Plus we have to get to 9. It's impossible with only one round. Yeah, there's a second round. Close
Let me
up all
just
the
close
doors. We need to go get our moon cards.
Really big number.
Really, really big number.
Hey, can I ask you something?
What?
Uh-huh.
Blah, blah, blah. That was Junpei again. Damn it. What about the number 9 door?
Any number of people can go through. You need 3 bracelets to go through the doors.
Basically, if you played the fucking Quark or the Tenmyoji route, you get it.
Or if you played 999, you'd also get it.
Yep.
They do indeed.
Bracelets come off.
Go through the
Yep.
door.
Because you die.
You really want to get rid of that bracelet? Easy.
Nothing to it. Die, asshole.
Death.
Your heart has electric, so that's the TV show. Bracelet signal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does anyone want to know how many bunny puns I can come up with?
It's more than 2.
Yes.
75 million.
That's a lot.
Yeah, this is the one part that changes. Who might die next time?
Uh-huh. Just Tenmyoji, Luna, and Alice. Alice always and Tenmyoji are always ending up in the tight spot there.
Yeah, usually. Fuck. Hey, stupid bunny. Sorry. Kill you. That's stupid.
Yeah, I guess so. It is stupid, kill you. Huh, weird.
Oh, the VLR.
Oh, the VLR. Our bracelets have changed. We're now Cyan. We're paired with Alice, that's fun.
That's
Ooh.
fun.
Clover's the Cyan. so
Ooh. Okay. Alice and Clover?
No, because one of them's a
Oh,
pair.
right,
one
right,
of
right.
them's
They have to.
solo.
Right. Yeah. I forgot.
No, we can still do. We're the other part of the Alice pair, so we could do the 3 of us and go through the red door.
Is that? Aren't you all blue? How can you all pair up and go through their door?
No, we're all Cyan.
Oh,
Yes.
light.
Okay, the solo Tenmyoji's a pair. Paired with Quark. Luna's still a solo. And Fi and Theo are paired.
Yikes, rip.
That's happened before. Always goes great.
I wonder if we go with Dio, wait, no, we're in a pair. Never mind. We can't do that this time.
It gets funnier every time when you get the sad music when Zero's like, okay, now I'm gone.
Well, it's my last route. We've already did all the other ones, so I'll really never see you guys.
Is that true? No, we
It's
still have one
Except
more.
for the one other time.
Technically, we have to finish this on the other choice as well, but like...
But mostly, I'll never see you guys again. Did you really think I was gonna cry? Trolled. You mad? Troll face. Lol. Good luck. I'm always watching. Maybe I'll see you again someday. Have a nice tragedy. Love some good Zero Junior time.
Always good to get some Zero Junior time.
Always good to get some Zero Junior time.
That little piece of shit. If I could just get my hands on that little fucker, I'd squeeze him until he popped.
That sounds gross. I don't really want to think about that.
So what happens now? We've still got a while until the cracked doors open.
Looks like about 42 minutes.
We should go and see if we can find any other exits. My proposal is that Luna and Clover should go to the lounge. Myself, Tenmyoji, and Dio should go to the fucking medical center, and everyone else should. Who gives a fuck? I don't remember where they go.
5 minutes before they open. Now do we need to go through our flashback here? Yeah.
Flashback time.
I did fuck a politician's wife once, but that's just ordinary old me.
That's like, I want to know so bad what the fuck is up with that. Straight up.
We need the origin story.
He's a playboy.
I mean, yeah, but like, still, really funny.
Okay.
He's a
Buddhist
hot young
teacher.
He's a hot young 20-something genius grad student.
We don't know he's a genius.
Okay. You're right. He's not a genius.
He could very well be
He is kind of a dumbass a lot of the
a
time.
regular grad student.
Uh-huh. You're right. I don't know how smart he is, but he's got some determination at least.
I think he could be a genius.
He's got like some smarts. I think Junpei is a better detective than him, though.
Yeah, no, Junpei's the better detective, sure.
Would you say Sigma's a Playboy bunny?
That just reminds me of Junpei and Akane bunny suit fan art that I saw.
Aww.
Cute. I was going back through my photos earlier because my friend texted me and was like, hey, weird question. Do you have any pictures of me? My mom wants some, but I don't take a lot of pictures. And I found a photo that I took of the 999 zine that Runa has. Because there's a really lovely picture of Santa and Akane in it that I can't find the artist online. Either that or they never posted it online and I couldn't go through to try to find a digital version of the art to reblog. So I just took a picture on my phone and it's just in my phone photos and I'm like, oh, I love that.
Every time we get to see Sigma's shirt, it cracks me up.
This fucking
It's so
silhouette
good.
of woman.
Bad right above it. It's so good.
X-Men logo. Who's Sigma's favorite X-Man?
Don't know my X-Men well enough to have a good answer
Scott
here.
Summers.
Yeah, I think he's a Scott Summers guy, absolutely. I think he's like, I see a lot of myself in Cyclops.
Carrick brings up a good point. No, because he's a cat.
Yeah, Sigma.
Yeah, that's right.
So it would be a Playboy kitty, not a Playboy bunny. He's a cat boy.
Why is this happening to me?
To the lounge we go.
Pre-recorded.
See if there's anything new to learn here.
Oh, Sigma. Perfect timing. You were here earlier, right?
Yeah, I was. Phi, Luna, and I were the first into this room.
Did you find anything suspicious? Like a secret pathway or something?
You really think that's the kind of detail I would have neglected to mention?
Anything else then? Anything out of the ordinary?
Out of the ordinary. Well, I mean, everything about this room is out of the ordinary.
How about this?
Isn't that obvious? Apparently it's got an article about a lunar eclipse. Says it's gonna happen on December 31st, 2028.
This New Year's Eve, then.
Mm-hmm. 6 days from now.
Wait, what did you say? What do you mean 6 days?
Well, today's Christmas, right?
Wait a minute. When were you grabbed?
We didn't have this conversation before, did we?
We did not have this conversation before.
Yeah,
you-
it was Clover and Luna in here on previous.
Yeah. Didn't you hear me? On Christmas. About 2 or 3 in the morning. Wait, did they pick you up on a different day?
Yeah. I was abducted in the middle of the night on December 22nd.
What about you?
I think it was the 20th.
He's fucking lying.
This is the most
Then we were
truthful
all
man
taking on-
we've ever seen in a video game. What are you talking about?
That is a fucking insanely obvious lie. Holy shit.
Then we were all taken on different days.
Does that mean we were just sleeping until the nonary game started?
Maybe they kept us on a soap roll 4 drip or some IV drip or something. In theory,
I also thought that said Soap Roll 4.
in theory, you could have everyone wake up at the same time if you got the dosage right.
Then today might not even be the 25th.
I think that's likely. Yeah, some of us were probably abducted after you.
Oh. Well, I guess that explains why I feel kind of dizzy.
You too. I felt disoriented since I woke up. My body doesn't feel right. Maybe it's because we were asleep for so long. Your muscles start to atrophy if you don't use them.
Then what day is today?
Beats me. I have no idea.
Well, what about you guys? Was there anything interesting in the crew quarters or the infirmary?
Nah, nothing in the quarters. Oh, there's a book about a cat. A cat? Yeah. Something about a cat in a box and whether it's dead or alive. Didn't make any sense to me, though.
Well, it doesn't really sound like something that's going to help us get out of here.
Yeah, I didn't think so either.
How about the infirmary? Find anything interesting?
Well, actually, there was one thing. What? I wasn't trying to hide it. The right moment to mention it just never came up.
You don't need to apologize. Just tell us what you found.
Well, see for yourself.
Newspaper
Oh, the
article.
Radical Six thing.
I
Blah,
see
blah.
that. What the hell?
What's
Let's read
Radical
the article.
Six?
Article, blah, blah, blah.
Do you think we're in a quarantine facility?
I mean, you think we got infected with this Radical 6 thing? Come on, you gotta be kidding me. We don't know anything for sure. But, look at us, we seem pretty healthy. Admittedly, I don't know what the symptoms of Radical 6 are. But if it's killing people worldwide, they must be horrific. Now just look at this soft, luster skin.
Alice, I love you.
This perfect, shapely face. Does this beauty look like something infected with an awful disease?
I have bad news for you, girl.
You want to touch it, don't you, boy? I can see it in your eyes. Go on, try.
You doing the fucking shrug thing is so funny.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god. Well, I am feeling a little weird.
It could just be from sleeping for a couple days. Maybe it's a side effect of that drug.
Okay, this is fucking with me because the sizes of the character models makes me think that Dio should be standing in front of Alice, but he's clearly behind her.
Uh-huh.
It just makes Dio look very, very big.
He's a big guy. Besides, if this is where they ship people to quarantine him, don't you think there aren't enough, people? This thing is killing people all over the world, right? So why would there only be 9 of us here?
I guess you do have a point.
Think about it. Zero is forcing us to play this nonary game. Why would the government quarantine people and then make them play a game?
Also a good point.
Yes, it is.
So you're saying there's no connection between our abductions and this virus?
Probably not.
Well, it's still something we should remember, I suppose. I mean, even if we're safe in here, our friends and family are still out there.
That's true. I hope they're alright.
Wait a minute, when did this virus actually show up? I've never heard of it before.
Neither have I. Me either.
So what day is it? This Radical 6 killed hundreds of thousands of people while we were asleep. Just how long have we been here for? This is something I've been thinking about, legitimately.
Uh-huh.
You have any thoughts on that?
A long time.
Uh-huh. I don't think you'll be able to just puzzle that out. If we want the truth, we need to find more information.
Okay, I think I'll go look around a bit more then. I've already spent plenty of time here anyway.
I also know you're gonna stick around. You know, just in case you miss something. Don't really feel like I can trust your eyes.
Whatever. I turned and headed for the exit. Where to next?
Infirmary.
How's it going? You guys find anything?
Hello, Mr. Sigma.
Nothing yet. Oh, well, Alice, Clover, and I did go over this room quite thoroughly. I doubt you'll find any hidden hallways here.
Why are you back here then?
Well, I was concerned about the lady you found. Who would do such a horrible thing? Given what we know so far, you're the most likely candidate, asshole. Why, please. Why would I want to kill this woman? Hey, don't get me wrong. I just think the evidence points at you right now. If we find more evidence in the future, that could change.
We were so busy earlier that I never got to ask, but do any of you know who she is?
Means me. Never seen her before.
I don't know her either.
Neither do I. Well, I suppose I might have known her before I lost my memories, but there's no way to know now, is there?
You still can't remember anything?
No, not even a little, unfortunately.
better be telling the truth about this amnesia stuff.
Are you suspicious of me too, Sigma?
Suspicious? Have you looked in a mirror lately? You might as well have suspicious tattooed across your forehead.
If someone ran into you on the street, they'd probably pass out with fright.
Maybe even during the day.
Oh, I misspoke. Sorry, meant the street at night. Thank you for reading my brainwave quirk. Oh.
No problem. I have
Oh,
brainwave readers in my hat.
I'd heard that they were missile launchers. I'm so sorry. I apologize for my frightening appearance.
Well, it's not really something you need to apologize for. I mean, it's not your fault, right?
No, I suppose not. Well, I assume not, but
But what?
I'm not sure why, but none of this feels particularly strange. The mask and suit, I mean. In a way, it almost feels natural. I don't feel as though I were forced into it. Are you saying this is how you always look? No, I don't think that's it.
This might be a pretty obvious question, but is there any way for you to take it off?
No, not that I've found. I've tried several times to no avail. I honestly don't even know where to start. Oh, but there is something I'd like to ask of you. There are a lot of parts of the suit I can't see. Could you have a look and tell me if there's a switch or something similar?
With no further warning, he removed his robe and turned his back to us. Took no time at all to find something of interest. There's a hole here on the back of your head.
A hole?
Yeah, looks like you insert something. Not my dick. It says
Whoa.
open, so maybe if you put some kind of key in there.
Mr. Sigma, what kind of thing are you saying?
Look, you could open up the suit and take the mask off, but we need to find a key. Not genitalia. I see. That's excellent news. We just need to find whatever it is that goes in there then.
Yeah.
Thank you. I feel somewhat relieved. I was beginning to fear I'd have to spend the rest of my life like this.
Wait, a minute ago you said that it felt natural.
It does, but that doesn't mean I want to stay in it forever. Imagine having glasses, for instance. Wearing them doesn't feel strange, but you'd hardly want to wear them all the time forever, would you?
I don't know about that one, dude.
I
really
don't want
like
to sleep in my glasses. That much is true, at least. That's what wearing this suit is like. Alright, that's enough about me. Shall we move on to the next room? Nah, there still might be something here. I'm staying.
Oh, me too.
Well, I will move ahead to see how our companions are doing. What do you intend to do?
I think I'll be moving along too. Thinking I might go over to the crew quarters.
Alright, I'll go to the lounge then. Until we meet again. Excuse me?
If If you go to the infirmary first, and then you go to the crew quarters, and Kay presumably goes to the lounge. If you go to the lounge, is Kay there, or does
Nope.
he go to the crew quarters?
I think so.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but
Kay's
I don't
robe.
think so.
Okay, I was curious. Kay's robe flowed silently around him as he turned to leave. I made my way out of the infirmary behind him.
You think we're gonna find a bomb in the crew quarters this time? Because we're 1-1 right now for timelines where that happens.
Maybe.
I do not remember, for the record.
Huh, so these are the crew quarters.
Oh, Sigma. What are you doing here?
Hey, come on, man, don't be like that. We aren't enemies, are we?
I wonder.
What happened to you, Tenmyoji? You've been acting weird ever since we found that lady's body.
You think so? What? You sure it ain't all just in your head?
Fine. Let's move on to something else then. You and Quark. Is he your grandkid?
Why you wanna know?
Well, I mean, why do you think? He keeps calling you Grandpa. Of course I'm gonna wonder what the deal is. We all got kidnapped and brought here, apparently for no reason. Now they're making us all play some sort of weird game. I'm just trying to find a little meaning in all this nonsense. That's it. Tell me, Tenmyoji. Are you really Quark's grandpa? Clover. Luna. Sigma! Where'd you come from? Did you not want me here? No, it's okay, I guess. I just thought Tenmyoji was the only other person here. Jacqueline, do you want to pick up Luna again?
Happy to. This is the crew quarters. I came here with Clover and Tenmyoji. We decided we'd split up to investigate.
Makes sense. So you find anything? 0. What? Which one? No, I meant I found 0 things. What about you? Anything suspicious?
I didn't find anything either. Although, I guess you could say this whole facility is suspicious.
Yeah, you've got a point there. Why do you think 0 put all these puzzles and stuff all over the place?
Well, maybe solving all these puzzles is part of the nonary game.
Really? I thought the nonary game was a couple rounds of the AB game. Why would he need the puzzles and stuff then? Well, what is the nonary game then? Why is 0 making us do all this?
Well, this is just, speculation, but maybe it's for entertainment. So rich, powerful people can watch.
Entertainment?
Yes. They're probably off in an opulent theater, watching us struggle while they drink brandy and eat caviar.
Oh, you really think so? Some rich bastards killed her off for kicks. What kind of death is that?
Well, maybe her dying didn't have anything to do with the rest of the game.
No.
Maybe it was like a meaningless death for no reason. That's better, right?
He was right. Her dying wasn't part of all this. The rabbit would have said something. But what do we get? Nothing. Just tells us to keep playing on disappears. I can only think of one reason he'd do that. Killing her was always part of Zero's plans. If you think of it, if you can think of another way this all fits, I'd love to hear it.
So you're saying that 0 Senior is the one who murdered the old lady?
Sure looks that way.
That means there's a 7 in 1 chance anybody could be the murderer. Wait, 7? Well, Alice and I can't be 0. Okay. I'll let the I part go, but you're gonna have to give me a little bit to convince me Alice can't be 0. What? Come on! Alice and I know each other.
Well, how do you know each other?
I guess you could say we're co-workers? Where do you co-work? An organization.
That's kind of vague. What kind of organization?
That's... I can't tell you. What do you mean you can't tell us? I mean, I can't tell you. Just forget about it, okay?
Why can't you tell us?
Because it's confidential. I promised I wouldn't tell. Oh, come on. Don't give me that. Look around you, Clover. You really think this is the time for playing it close to the chest?
Yeah. What if the people you work for have something to do with what's going on here?
Hi, Miles. Yeah, you're right. Maybe I should tell you. Finally.
Hey, sorry to butt in, but time to go.
What? Time to...
Miles.
God damn it! Right when Clover was about to be honest with us!
Ah,
Why does
shit.
this keep happening?
Why does this keep happening? You think?
I guess we'll just have to continue this later. We need to get back to the doors.
Shit, I guess you're right. Let's go. You know, I'm really sick of getting, like, this close to having information and then just not having information. You know, this isn't Sigma voice. This is Sigma ranting the whole way through the whole walk to the elevator. You know, I'm really sick of having all of the of not having all of the information and getting really close to getting all of the information and
If everyone could just talk 20% faster. Sigma isn't absolutely a guy who listens to podcasts on 2x speed, huh?
No, absolutely.
Niels says, TBH, if Alice and Clover had just said they worked in a strip club, that would have been less weird / suspect than the actual truth.
Oh my god. Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close. Ah! You're late! What were you doing?
Sorry.
An apology is not going to cut it. I can't go through that door without you. Zero said we'd get penalized if we didn't go through the primary door before it closed. Are you trying to kill me?
No, of course not. I thought you didn't need a partner to get through the primary doors, though.
Are you kidding me? Think it through, Sigma. Yes, you can go through the primary door by yourself. Now you're standing in front of the secondary door. The time limit comes and the primary door shuts. Now what? Now you're stuck, is what? Without the right number of bracelets, the secondary door won't open. Do you understand? There'd be no way to open either door, huh? Man, that sounds even worse than getting your lungs turned off.
Sorry for worrying you, Quark. Quark's
Oh, no.
fine. Quark is totally
God.
fine. Everything's
Oh,
good.
no.
Quark is so normal.
In any event, now is hardly the time to be fighting like this. Primary doors have opened. We must hurry and decide through which door who is going. Phrased that weirdly. Oh well.
So, how should we pair up?
We're almost out of time. I'll just explain it as fast as we can. Just like before, there's only 3 possible combos. Option A. Alice and I pair up
Alice
with
and I
Luna.
go with Luna.
I'm sorry, it's you.
Yeah, Alice and I go with Luna and go through the green door. Tenmyoji and Quark go with Clover through the blue door. Phi and Dio pair up with Kay and open the red door. Option B, Alice and I pair up with Kay and go through the blue door. Tenmyoji and Quark pair up with Luna and open the red door. I was gonna say, at some point we have to go through a room with Kay because we don't know shit about him. Option C, Alice and I and Clover go through the red door. Tenmyoji and Quark go with Kay through the green door. Phi and Dio pair up with Luna and open the blue door.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Okay, so who's gonna go where?
I'm not going with Kay. I had enough of that last time, thank you very much.
Oh dear, it seems I'm not wanted. It's not.
Fuck off,
I did
dude.
betray you, actually.
I'd like Luna to come with us. Huh?
Huh?
Me? Sorry.
Oh, I was like, I can take it back.
Well,
Need someone gullible for the next round?
hey, shut up. Aren't you my partner?
Maybe, but I don't want her to think that means I agree with you.
Yeah. Phi's shaking her head when Dio talks so that people know that she doesn't agree with him.
You betrayed me last time, Phi. And Dio, you betrayed Tenmyoji.
Oh, come on. Didn't I tell you? It was Quark who... Dio, stop saying that! Anyway, fine out we would choose and betray this time. Your BP's 1 right now, isn't it? If you choose ally and we choose betray, what would it be?
-1. I die.
Didn't want to say it straight out, but yeah. We're not gonna go that far just to get out of here. Right, Fi?
Yeah. Bad vibes.
Bad vibes. The worst vibes, actually.
Oh, Luna. Luna.
Then I'm going to take a chance on you. Luna, are you sure about this? Yes. I've made up my mind.
Well, that means Quark and I are going with Kay. Looks like Alice is pretty determined.
Yes, I am.
Then I get to go with Alice again. I'm totally good with that. What I did to Alice last time was really bad. I want to try and make up for it.
So we're going with option C then. Each group's going through a complimentary door. Sigma, Alice, and
I
Clover are going through
love
the right
this.
door.
For me.
Absolutely. 10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
This, I think, is the place to call it, right as we go.
I
Yeah,
think so.
absolutely.
Let's go! That was Fi. I know that was Fi.
Let's
I'm saying
go!
it.
3, 2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Just gonna see what room we end up at, and then we'll call it.
Huh? Is this a dead end? There are 3 doors. But it looks like they're all locked.
Should we give PB Clover
yes,
at this point?
I think so.
Absolutely.
I wonder what this thing does.
Well, it's got a lever.
Oh, it's this fucking part. Can you pull that, Sigma?
Sure thing.
Maybe I'm thinking of a different bet. Never mind. Things are safe for now.
It's always a little bit dangerous when you have Sigma in a room with 2 women.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Well, that's interesting.
It opened the door on the right.
Well, that seems kind of weird. I mean, why just that one? What about the other 2?
Details. Hardly seems important to me. They gave us a way forward. I say we take it. Come along now.
Without waiting for a response, Alice strode off toward the open door. Clover and I hurried to follow.
The pantry?
Do we stop there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's stop here.
Stop here. The
Next
pantry
time
raid.
we'll see the pantry raid. Yeah, thank you, PB.
Sigma just clawed his way into my head. Couldn't help it. Couldn't be helped. Alright, well,
Stog and I.
thanks for coming out to the stream, folks. It sounds like we will not be back next week, but week after? Is that what it is?
Hopefully.
so.
I'm very much hoping week after, maybe later.
Alright, well, we'll keep you... I'll do my best to keep you informed. I know I've not done a good job of forewarning when these streams are happening, but they've... You know, life is what life is. Streaming is fun. Anything you want to say before we sign off?
This is a thing we do for fun.
I want to give a special shout out to our 4th host of the evening, the Golden Witch. She timed her cackles quite well sometimes. I might have to go back to the VOD and see if I can grab a couple clips of the perfect timing on her random cackles.
Incredible.
Please, because we couldn't hear them and I want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should have gotten that working, but I should have done a Discord watch video together. That's what I should have done.
Oh well.
Oh well, it's okay. The viewers got to enjoy it, and I certainly enjoyed having a ghost haunt the stream. Yeah, that's all for us then. Hey, go listen to Moonshot podcasts and watch other Moonshot streams. We've got people streaming pretty much every night of the week nowadays, which is pretty
Yeah.
sweet. Let's see. Like we have Claudia and Jay doing David Cage games on
Oh
are those
shit!
on
Wait,
Monday
I
nights?
just realized. I just realized if we're not going to be live next weekend, then I have to promo. Marn and I are going to start streaming Rusty Lake again.
Mhm.
Oh shit.
The first, not every week, but every other week. Because of the way our schedules work out, Tuesday nights. So the 15th, we're going to stream the last of the Cube Escape Collection games, which is called The Cave. That will probably take the entire stream, because that game is a little long.
Yep.
Hi, Jeff Stormer on the See You Later. But yeah, since we'll tweet about that. But yeah, I'm excited to do Rusty Lake again.
Yeah, so Monday nights is David Cage games for the foreseeable future. Tuesdays there's going to be some Rusty Lake streams. It also looks like there's going to be a Dragon Ball stream of some sort with Riley this coming Tuesday. I don't know what that is, but I'm sure it'll be a good time. There are Tactical Thursdays. There are Historia Homies on Friday nights, and of course there's the Sunday sleepover. So yeah, that streams 6 nights a week. That's pretty good.
And
Also go play Umineko. It's Umineko weekend. Enjoy Umineko.
go do me an echo.
I will probably end up playing Umineko tomorrow.
Fuck yeah.
Shout outs to the Golden Witch Beatrice. I think she and Akane would get along great.
I think so. Yeah.
Alright. Good night.